Well, I hope you enjoyed the pre-show for all three of that. The first track is a Sega Genesis cover of Gangsta's Paradise. Hold on a second. By Yuzo Boy. Second track was a remix of Bowser's Road from Super Mario 64 by, let me get Epic VGM. And last is Merciless Princess, the theme song of the fan-made Bowsette from Bowser's Road. No, well, the fan, whatever. The fans made a fuck you because of that damn mushroom crown thing, and it was made by Maxi Demand. I have links in the description for the tracks below. Make sure you give these guys a listen and subscribe to check out their other content. Okay, now with that said, I'm going to unmute and bring Squiggleton in because I don't know what else he can add because he already did a video on the Super Mario Bros. Trailer with Big Al. But anyways, here he is. Yo.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, I mean, hey, the fans are always gonna make it fucky. God, I love Bowsette and I miss her.
Yeah, should have been something. Should have been something. Man,
I
Nintendo doesn't have a
mean,
good, strong relationship with their fans.
nah, not really, but yo, honestly, if there's like a Bowsette reference in the in the movie, I'm gonna lose my shit.
I doubt it, but that would be
I
pretty
highly,
cool.
highly doubt it. But
All right.
did you see the edit? I think I might have shared it, but it was it was Bowser. It was like the image of him like with the about to grab the power star, but it's the crown, and it's like, now who's gonna fuck me? Ah!
Oh no.
It was really good.
All right. Huh. Okay. So just gonna boot up the El Gato, El
Oh yeah,
Doggy. If I could.
El Doggo. I mean, I feel like we have a lot to talk about, like, because hey, we were gone for a while and the world did not stop.
Yeah, we were gone for like 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago, there was
Yeah,
nothing going
yeah,
on. I
tweet.
wanted to take a break. Last
Yep.
week, two bad things happened, and you were busy with something, and I didn't want to
I
talk
was.
about the passing of
Yeah.
Coolio and Antonio Nogi, which is why the
God,
first track
yeah, the
happened.
Inoki thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
getting
no, no,
slapped.
so much happened. I've currently been well, hey, something really shitty happened. The Disco Elysium story.
Oh yeah, you open with that.
Okay, so basically, I'm trying to remember the name of the collective that made Disco Elysium. One second, I'm just gonna
It
bring
was a
up the.
weird. It was a weird.
It's like Zaum or something, but
Za dash
yeah, yeah, I think it's called Zaum. One sec.
And on a side note, even though we're not gonna play it, pick
Zaum.
up Disco Elysium. It's a great game
I
so far.
started playing it because of this news, and oh my god, yeah, the game's fantastic already. The people who are saying Disco Elysium isn't political are the most insane people I've ever spoken to. I every single character I talk to is like, "Yo, let me break down fascism for you." I'm like, "Okay."
Oh, did you get to Measurehead yet?
I got to Measurehead, I equipped racism, and then I told Measurehead to go fuck himself when I was done explaining how racism was the fault of capitalism to him, and then he didn't even push the button for me because I told him to fuck off. And then I found out that I wasn't even supposed to go to that gate yet because the body was behind, like, right around the corner I didn't take, and I was just looking for the body that whole
Oh,
time.
I think I've yet to find the body. I just physically punched Measurehead in the face. Met the
Oh,
guy who was supposed to give me a check to pay off some bills or something. They told me I'm missing my gun, and that freaked
okay,
me out a little
I
bit.
got that part. Yeah, when I found out I never got. So here's the thing: we're probably doing very different builds then, because my build is all about psyche and intelligence. So
I
I
went
have
with one of the presets. I went full
okay,
intelligence.
my physicality is at 1, and as a result, when I tried to punch Measurehead, he grabbed my fist, broke my hand, and I had a heart attack and died.
Yeah, that will happen.
The first thing I did when I leveled up was upgrade my endurance slightly so I don't die from random stuff like that. I equipped racism is something you can say about Disco
Yes.
Elysium. I loved it.
See,
I was losing
for
my
those who don't
shit.
know how the gameplay is, it's not combat heavy. It's all talk no
No.
jutsu.
Did you
play
become a
you play as
feminist like I did?
not yet. I haven't progressed that far because I have a
No,
problem.
I
I
the
have a
very
problem. Hang on. I have a problem with
okay.
these games like this and Divinity, where
Yeah.
they are great games and they start off
Yeah.
great, but like I have a hard time sticking with one build and continuing through because
Yeah.
there's just so much different shit you can do in the game just in
You
the first
know,
5 minutes alone.
that
I'm
makes a
just
lot of sense. I had that problem too.
so one of my builds was so shitty that when I got to that said part about the fat guy with the telling me about my missing gun, automatic game
Yeah.
over every time.
Wait, what?
Yeah, apparently he can't handle his anxiety was just so fucked he can't handle the fact that he misplaced his
Oh.
firearm.
Okay. It's the morality. Okay, it's the more morale damage. See, my morale is fucking amazing, and I have 2 hit points.
But yeah, Disco
Yeah.
Elysium is available on every platform,
Yeah.
Switch included. So strong
No excuse to
recommendation.
not
But
buy it.
anyways, news story about it.
Yeah, the news story. So, well, actually, I want to tell you how I became a feminist in like the first 5 minutes of the game.
Oh boy.
So, I was talking to the I was talking to the owner of the diner, and he said, "Yeah, I asked out the waitress and she left because they just randomly like brought that up." And he goes, "Well, you clearly like offended her in some way. Is what, are you a feminist or something?" And then my option was maybe I'm a feminist, and then I picked thought obtained inexplicable feminist agenda. And I equipped that shit right. It's called Inexplicable, and I start arguing about feminism with random people, and I gain 2 points of authority over all men by doing this. And it's just like, what the fuck are you talking about? Please change the subject. Like, that's what a man would, that's what a patriarchal, yeah, like, fool would say. And it's so much fun just to do that. Like, my character's such an asshole, it's beautiful. But, so here's the thing. Disco Elysium was written by a bunch of Estonian self-loathing communists who were basically blacklisted in their home country for writing like a manifesto about why they love communism but why communism sucks. And nobody bought it. Everyone was against it, and nobody would publish it. So they fell into like a deep depression for several years and drank heavily until, which is very similar to the game.
Yeah.
And then
Oh, by the way, the main protagonist you play as is a fucking hobo cop.
Oh no, I took the hobo cop route. The second I said I don't have a home and became hobo cop, I got a bonus on digging through a dumpster. The game's amazing, but so the deal with the so what happened is they start this company. Inexplicably, this game becomes a cult hit. They release the definitive cut that adds voice acting that makes like so many more people play it because the game's very reading heavy, but the voice acting is phenomenal.
Yep.
Yeah, after they added that, and it became successful. They started working on a sequel. Their investors were not happy with the direction they wanted to go to. They thought the game would be unmarketable, so they got ousted from their own company. And most recently, they put out a want ad for writers specifically for American and British-born writers. A game made by Estonian communists that has an identity that is very based in Eastern Europe was asking for American and British writers. Which,
oh,
wow,
shit.
isn't that like really disgusting in a weird way?
And it is so scumbag because it's like, oh,
Yeah.
you guys actually made a hit, and instead of
Yeah.
hiring this man to do more work, y'all said
Apparently they're just really impossible to work with. Yeah, of course the people who made Disco Elysium would be hard to work with. The game is Disco Elysium, where you play as a drugged out cop, and one of your stats is how addicted to drugs you are. And there's an option to become a fascist, and it's really easy to become a fascist in that game.
I heard that once you do get your gun, you have an option to shoot and kill a little girl, and then you'll give you an automatic game over.
I think I know exactly who that character is. Fuck that character. I understand why people would want to shoot her.
Okay, I haven't met her yet. You know what? After the stream, I might just play more of that.
Yeah.
Just
Hey,
get back on
Magus,
that game
what's up?
because so fucking good. Yeah, hey Magus. But yeah,
I never heard that the head of the company got sent to an insane asylum, but I imagine if they were, it would be a situation more like they had an emotional breakdown and were temporarily institutionalized, but... I love games made by, like, people with just the weirdest lives and opinions. For example, Swery65.
yeah, it's such a shame that he's fascinated with making the most mundane events in the game mundane as shit.
I kind of love that.
Ah,
I think the best thing that was ever discovered about Swery is that he's hypoglycemic, which explains so many of his games because his characters are hungry all the time and have no stamina. It's like, oh, he was
yup,
writing what he knew.
yup. That is speaking of somebody who's been playing the good life.
Yeah.
Oh goddamn.
Man. Yeah, so I did start playing Disco Elysium, and I really want to play more Disco Elysium. I made it past the first chapter by accident. Oh, man. Mario 64 is my favorite one. I did have that chat with Al, and what I want more than anything from the Mario movie is I want him to get the Power Star, his voice changes to Charles Martinet, and then he starts backwards long jumping like Sonic at the end of the first movie where he's doing all the homing attacks.
Physics don't fail me now.
Oh, physics. Okay, like, what were your, like, okay, like, what was your, like, whole thing? I figure we should talk about the Mario movie reveal.
Okay. Well, okay, so I'm not gonna hide it. Magus and I had a conversation like 3 days before, and my expectations were dirt low because Illumination is a very cynical, safe company.
Illuminations has never made a great movie. They made one good movie by mistake.
But they do make movies that make money.
Yeah.
And they do reach a wide audience. I mean,
Yes.
my mom's not an animation buff, but she loves Sing.
Wow.
That should give you an idea. Oh, these jerk
Sing 2 is actually decent.
Alright.
I heard Sing 1 is dog shit, but Sing 2 is, like, actually, like, pretty passable. Here, I have a soft spot for The Secret Life of Pets, of all things.
Man, I'm pretty sure that's the real reason why Louis C.K. decided to ruin his reputation.
he was in The Secret Life of Pets. Damn, I gotta ruin my career quick.
It's like, oh, they're making a sequel? Fuck.
But no, Secret Life of Pets I have a soft spot for because one time my old roommate put it on, and we were gonna, because he likes watching just shitty movies in the background while he does stuff. And I was laying on the couch because it was after I came back from a con, so I was exhausted. And my cat was cuddling with me, and she was paying so much attention to the movie. So I'm like, okay, you know what? We can't turn the movie off because Toothless loves it. That's adorable.
Oh. Alright.
So it's my cat's favorite movie.
Boo, and you were bigging it up so well, up to a point shooting children equals a game over.
You know what? I'm kind of shocked that that's a game over.
Yeah,
I kind of
especially
understand
how
why
bleak
it
and
would
fucked
fuck
up
up
the
the
game
story.
setting is.
Yeah. Yeah, like, actually, that's the thing, so the setting of Disco Elysium is a, like, nameless, kind of vaguely Eastern European country
by the way,
called
hang on.
Mexico.
If Magus is still around, can you please type down the code for Super Mario 5? I might as well plug this game, plug it a little bit.
Wait,
It's in the
what?
Mario Maker 2. Somebody actually
Oh,
made somebody spent like 5 years making a Mario 5 of sorts.
that's really cool, actually.
Yeah.
I like fan projects like that within games. Like the people who built Minecraft in Minecraft, like crazy people.
Or Sean Murray.
Wait, that sounds so familiar.
No
Sean
Man's
Murray.
Sky.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, he is a man.
Yeah.
I love all the goodwill that got built up towards No Man's Sky just by Sean Murray, like telling his team, "Hey, radio silence. We're gonna fix this game."
And they did, and I love it now.
It's so good.
Oh my god. I could be playing that now, but we're talking about Mario.
I have heard that Cyberpunk 2077 is. Oh yeah, speaking of which, no spoilers about Edge Runners in the chat. Darkstream has not finished it yet.
I'm 3 episodes behind.
Yeah.
I know. I take my time with anime.
Yep. Yeah. I binged that in 2 days.
It's bingeable. It's only 10 episodes.
It is very bingeable. I could have watched it all in one day, but I was like in a hurry. I had something to go. Yeah, I was watching it like when I had somewhere to be. But so yeah, the most successful gaslighting campaign ever. A lot of people like started playing 2077, which I hear 2077 is better, but it's not quite good yet. And a lot of people are saying that the overhaul to Melee is gonna probably make it pretty damn good.
Okay.
So I'd be willing to give it a shot, honestly.
Oh, what? Wind Waker?
No, for 2077.
Oh, I mean, I'm gonna wait until it's about 80% of what it was promised to be,
Yeah,
and even
I'm
then,
gonna wait.
I may have to get a PS5 at this point.
I'm gonna wait until Internet Historian puts out the Ingoodening of 2077. That, yo, that new video from Internet Historian is like so good. I kind of want to watch it with my dad the next time we hang out.
Nice. Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
there needs to be
So,
a movie of that. Did you watch that one?
what?
The Man in the Cave.
Oh no, I have. Oh, I have yet to see that video. But going
It's
back
really
to
good.
going back to Catch and Win.
Yeah.
Ah, dang it.
Going back to what?
Going back to the
Mario.
Mario trailer. Okay, I saw the
Yeah, yeah,
teaser and I actually liked it.
yeah.
And
Good
yeah,
teaser.
I think people are freaking out unnecessarily over Chris Pratt. And what the fuck?
I understood what Chris Pratt was going for, and I kind of like his voice. He's doing a bit of a Brooklyn twang, and that's like that makes sense. What the fuck is this?
Oh, it's one of the mini games in order to get extra
Okay.
content for Mario Maker. They have course worlds now.
Okay.
Oh my
Sorry, I've
god,
like never really
GameCube
touched
music.
Mario Maker. So that's wild. The yeah, like I don't really mind his I don't mind his voice. He's trying to do like the bit of the Brooklyn thing. Maybe he could go like a little bit deeper. I don't know, but like overall, like yeah, whatever. Let him.
Oh
I
no!
mean, obviously they shouldn't have cast Chris Pratt, and they should have gone with like a voice actor or a character actor. But what they wanted name recognition, but it's really stupid that
Because it's
no kid.
Mario.
Yeah, it's Mario. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Mario is the name recognition.
Yeah.
Are you crazy?
You don't
Are
need
you
to.
stupid?
You yeah, and like, but every other casting, I'm like, yo, that's awesome and makes sense, except for Seth Rogen, Donkey Kong. But
Oh man, I hope he references the time he got his teeth kicked in by Lil Mac.
oh, yeah, you think that's bad? I had to fight this tiny boxer dude. That dude hit harder than a gorilla.
Speaking of, man, when is that getting a re-release?
Punch Out? Oh god, that's stuff. I did see a meme today that actually like talks about that a little bit. They're going, man, this new Splatfest looks great. It's like, which Nintendo franchise should come back? F-Zero, Golden Sun, or Punch Out?
Punch Out.
I agree. Cause okay, F-Zero I think deserves it the most, but I never was much of an F-Zero fan, to be honest.
Plus, you
Golden
heard
Sun.
why they killed off F-Zero, right? It was talked about on Matt Woolley's podcast.
Yeah, is it just a thing where they can't think of anything clever to do with it, and like it
No,
never?
it's because of
Well,
the fucking anime.
oof, oof. That was like how many? That was like 2 decades ago.
Well, that scares investors and
Fucking
executives.
investors. Fucking investors like the ones who ousted yeah Zaum out of their own company. Investors don't know what they want.
They're gonna have to eat shit and like it. Now get me a paralegal.
Exactly.
By the way, Bray Wyatt's back.
Yeah, that's great. And so's Braun Strowman. Yay, Bray Wyatt on the super mushroom. I hate the alternate Goomba so much.
I like the cat Goombas.
Those are cute. Well, I'm a cat anything.
They
Like
couldn't
Cat Mario, that really hard game. Couldn't afford Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise to do Mario. Oh man, no, they couldn't.
I'm trying to think. Like that was the thing. I don't have. I'm like neutral on Chris Pratt Mario, but I know it could be someone better. But like that was the thing when I was talking with Al. We tried to like brainstorm who would play like Mario, and like it has to be a celebrity. And I honestly couldn't think of something. I forgot what Al said in the video, and I feel bad now because I was pretty drunk. Yeah, but I remember his answer was pretty good, but it's like not perfect. It's like, oh.
Yeah.
Honestly, the Aziz Ansari joke would be kind of funny because I wouldn't mind.
It might have been Aziz, but
no. Aziz Ansari was the copy pasta.
Okay, Aziz Ansari, I really don't think would make a good Mario, and I'm not a fan of him.
I'm a fan of Aziz, so that's kind of why. Ooh man, Aziz has a lot to answer for being friends with Kanye right now.
Seriously?
I saw the Kanye West recent tweet, and I thought it was a shit post.
I forgot, what did Kanye say? I know he
He said
always
he
does.
hates he said he hates the Jews.
Oh, I thought it was because of the White Lives Matter thing he posted earlier
Oh
this
no,
week.
no, that too. But then he deflected by saying like, "What?" It's like, why are people uppity about white lives when the real problem's the Jews? Like, what the fuck, Kanye?
Okay, there must be something weird in those fucking antidepressants he's taking.
Yeah.
Okay, Tales from the Territories. Yeah, I did watch it
Oh,
when I
that
was
was
looking
awesome.
at.
I watched it twice actually.
I got a blow dart in my ass, and I had to take a tetanus shot.
Here is all I need to say about Tales from the Territories. One of the stories they tell is entitled Waffle House Knife Fight. That's all I need to say.
And it features everyone's favorite wrestler. Ooh yeah!
Yeah. Ooh, snap. That dog snapped into my asshole. It really hurt.
Let me
I'm gonna kill that dog.
I'm gonna fuck him like I'm going to fuck Stephanie McMahon. Ooh yeah!
Okay. I think we kind of lost the thread on why he was angry at this dog.
Oh no, I was referencing why Vince hates Macho Man.
Oh, okay. Then I think one of my favorite quotes ever is like, "There will never be another Macho Man. There's not enough cocaine in the world to create another Macho Man."
It's for the best.
Yeah,
Being a
to
poor
be fair.
man so and so isn't
Yeah.
really what you want to be
It's
in
not.
wrestling.
You don't want another Macho Man because Macho Man was the best Macho Man.
You don't want
You want
another.
something new.
You don't want another Renegade, which was a poor man's Ultimate Warrior, and that didn't
I
go
mean,
so well.
I watched that video that Eyepatch Wolf did on Nathan Fielder and basically compared him to Andy Kaufman.
Man, I still can't watch that guy's videos because
That's
of his
fair.
content.
Oh no,
just
he's
sounds like-
he's actually very aware of it. He actually read some like hate comments about how much people hate his cadence and his voice.
Yeah, fix it. It bugs me that much. I'm sorry.
No, he like generally talked about like, no, when I was a child, I was very unemotive and talked like this too. And all the kids in my class said I was a robot, and then said robots aren't allowed to play kickball. And by the way, I made that story up. You don't know who I am. I could be a character. I'm definitely not a real person. It was a really fun video that goes off the rails really hard.
What the fuck kind of stage is this?
This is a wild stage. Man, I brought this up. Why does Sonic have all the inflation porn when Mario canonically gets inflated?
I don't want to have that discussion. I'm trying to focus on the positives of Sonic.
No, you're not allowed. You have to think about the bicycle pump.
No, God damn it! I did not know what he was talking about when he made that reference. But I recognize the Guptill audio.
Yup, I love Man, Guptill is so pure. I love him. I hope he's doing well.
And it turns out he's a child groomer. No,
Yeah,
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I
kidding.
highly
But
doubt
what if,
Guptill would
though?
never.
What if?
Dude, that'd be.
You
I
don't
would be
know.
more upset.
You don't know, man. There were probably fans of Justin Carmichael who were like, boy, that guy is great. And he doesn't groom children. And then it turns out, oh, wait, he might have.
Oh no, I might. Oh god. Bitch, he might. Oh god, let me see the. I remember I did make
clouds.
Yeah, I'm bouncing around all over the place. I apologize. But yeah, Tales from the Territories was fucking awesome. I watched it twice because I wanted to see Al's reaction, and he fucking stood up and did the Leonardo DiCaprio point. And like the soy face we did for the video we made when Waffle House Knife Fight popped up on the screen.
Man, I can't. Oh god, it's the lava rising. Oh god, the floor is lava.
Oh man, I love when the floor is lava. I loved that game when I was a kid. Did you ever do that in gym class?
No, I just did that at home.
Cause in gym class we had that was my favorite thing. I loved gym class when I was in elementary to like early middle school, and the second we hit high school, gym class started sucking.
Oh, we only had like a semester and a half of gym class because we live in the South and nobody wants to go outside and have
you know what? That's real. But no, so gym class in elementary school is like, yo, we got a parachute, we got those like roller things on wheels, and we had one session where it's like they brought out the parachute, they brought out jump ropes, they brought out the like wheelie things, they brought out mats, and they go, yo, make up your own game.
Turn into Mario 3?
Wait, what?
Why did I turn to Super Mario Brothers 3 when I'm playing
I,
Super Mario Bros. 1? What's going on here?
I, there's some very creative levels. Oh, but
Oh no, this is Super Mario Bros. 2.
oh, you know what? That makes sense. But yeah, but oh god, sorry. Yeah, so that was like my favorite day. It's like, yo, make up your own game. And what we did was we said, okay, everybody on one side of the gym, everything within like this line you can't touch. Like, yeah, everything like on this line you can't touch, and we have to work together to get across the gym using mats and like ropes and jump rope and like whatever else. It was so much fun. And then we get to high school gym. Hey guys, you're gonna play lacrosse today. Hey, you're gonna learn the rules of foot. You're gonna do a test on the rules of tackle football. It's like, fuck off. I just want to do fun things. I hate like team sports.
Oh yeah, teams are the worst, dude. Why
Yeah,
do you
it's
think
like,
I play
hey.
fighting games?
Yeah.
Speaking of teams are the worst, let's talk about Overwatch and why it sucks.
I was gonna bring this up, and I'm fucking frothing going over my timeline right now. Because I have a lot of friends who are like, yo, J.K. Rowling is problematic. Don't support Hogwarts Legacy. Don't see Fantastic Beasts. This thing's problematic. Don't do that. Hey guys, I'm gonna play Overwatch 2. Go fuck yourselves. You're bad people.
Yeah, usually I don't judge people for playing things unethical, because, I mean, I play King of Fighters, and that has its own thing.
So if you build half your personality on talking about why things are unethical, and then you go and play Overwatch 2, made by a company who defends sexual abusers, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, like, fuck off. Overwatch 2, a suicide
It's not
happened.
even a good game!
No, it used to be.
Like, so I broke this down for, like, somebody. I'm like, yo, Overwatch 1 accidentally was a good game at the start, and every single patch and update actively went out of its way to make it worse.
Uh-oh.
I mean...
Why are you...
Is that death or a secret?
No, I mean, Jesus Christ, Lenny's got them balls.
Yeah.
Ow, my balls!
Ow, my balls! Smash that subscribe button! Every time you do, I smash my balls!
Also, Gundam Evolution, is that out on PS4 yet?
I don't know, but from what I've seen, the game looks fun.
Yeah, and I love
It's
Gundam.
like Overwatch, but it's like extra jank, dumb fun, and made by a company that doesn't abuse people and defend rapists.
For now.
For now, yeah, good point.
I mean, Bandai Namco, I have some trepidation with them because they really are the Japanese EA in a lot of ways.
So no, here's actually a thing, and I will say that I will keep my morals about this kind of stuff, in that I don't like companies that abuse their that are abusive or crunch their employees. And here's the thing, I actually like the Raving Rabbids. And I like turn-based strategy games. I refuse to buy the new game because Ubisoft.
That's understandable, but I am tempted because holy shit, that Mario Rabbids game is pretty fun.
It is fun, but I refuse to pay for it because of my own morals. And I'm not going to force those morals on anybody else. I'm going to be jealous of those people because the game actually looks fun, and it looks pretty funny too, but no, overall, I cannot bring myself to do that.
See, there's a Rabbid Mario in the game, and he reminds me of what Mario used to sound like with the nice of the princess to invite us over for a picnic, eh, Luigi?
Oh, that's really fun. That's really funny.
Like, if you just Google image Rabbid Mario, you can just imagine that type of voice if he had an English-speaking voice. Okay, anyways,
yeah,
that's
the game has voice acting.
Well, the rabbits don't talk. All they do is go, wah, 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 wah.
No, the rabbits talk.
What? Well, I know
in the new game, the rabbits talk.
Well, Rabbit Peach doesn't talk.
I mean, I haven't seen that, but I know that the Edgelord one and the Ghost one talk.
All right.
I know that because I caused a minor kerfuffle.
Tom Fan from the first game, he actually has an operatic diss track at Mario, so that's great.
That's awesome. Oh my, yeah, I'm seeing Rabbid Mario.
I've been wanting to play this game for a while since everyone told me what it's like, so let's play some Bowser's Fury.
Let's do it.
Jack Black's Fury.
Jack Black. Man, Jack Black.
Super Mario Bros. 5. Yeah, it's a fun game.
My favorite.
I recommend it.
My favorite like tweet I saw recently was, we really need to stop casting Hollywood celebrities as voice actors when voice actors like do it way better and are like horribly disrespected, have been cannibalizing themselves for years. But also Jack Black can do whatever he wants though.
Well, Jack Black has voice acted in the past.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, we were talking about Patrick Warburton and how Patrick Warburton is like an amazing voice actor, but he doesn't have much range, but damn, he's really good at doing that voice.
Keith David as Shadow the Hedgehog. Nah, I don't think that's gonna happen, but that would be kind of cool.
Oof. I would kind of like Keanu Reeves as Shadow more than Keith
No.
David.
Keanu Reeves can't voice act. It's evident in Cyberpunk.
Oof. I don't know. I thought his voice acting was fine in the game, but yeah,
he was
fair
kind of
enough.
dull.
Okay.
Anyways,
Yeah, I
it's
think
raining.
Keanu Reeves has kind of lost a lot of his range since Bill and Ted. Because like he doesn't even sound like Ted anymore.
Okay, right off the bat, this reminds me of that fucking Unreal 4 Mario 64 demo. With the rain.
Nintendo, hire this man! Nintendo, hire this man! He's using Unreal assets in any way he can. Chris Voiceman is very, like, is a very good channel to follow. He makes original songs and does, like, really fun, like, voice acting shit posts.
So, did you ever thought that that Doug Walker's demo reel would ever be compared to Evangelion in any way, shape, or form?
Did you just, like, auto-generate that sentence from an AI? What the fuck?
No,
It doesn't sound like something a human being would say.
Well, a human being said that. There was a video. If you just type in demo reel is bad,
Okay.
and I think the YouTube user's name is like Emily something or whatever, and yeah, it's. Don't get me wrong. She's not saying it's as good as Evangelion. She's just saying that, hey, Evangelion was, when it came out, it was like kind of a misunderstood work of art, whatever, and 10 years after demo reel, no. It's weird. Just, it makes sense if you watch the video. It's only an hour long.
I think I watched this video and just forgot everything about it.
Oh, that's a good 8-bit Sprite Bowser right there. Oh my god, man, what is this shit?
The game seems pretty cool, and I know a lot of people.
I know, that's why I'm liking it.
A lot of people were saying this feels like them experimenting to what the next Mario game is going to be. Like they're experimenting with having big worlds like this that are still fun.
Yeah. People shit on open world games, and I think they do it unfairly.
I'm guilty of that, but I think I've turned around a little bit after playing stuff like Elden Ring, and like even Breath of the Wild I do think is a fun open world, because I feel like your open world, your open world needs to have stuff in it, and you need to like if you look out on a horizon and don't see anything interesting, you failed as an open world. That's all you need to do is look out and see something cool.
Well, as you said that, I'm looking out and seeing, I'm seeing a weird
cool
Bowser shell. I'm seeing some places to explore. Yeah, was. You didn't talk about the movie poster that came out like a day or two before the trailer.
The poster actually looks pretty fucking cool.
Exactly. It actually looked like, it actually made me want to play the game, even though it's a movie.
Yeah. Yeah. It, like, that, you know what, I was trying to will...
no fall damage.
I was trying to will my stupid idea into existence that it was going to be a Roger Rabbit style story where Mario's an actor and that like his acting voice is Charles Martinet. And that the real villain's gonna turn out to be Peach or
so one
Toad.
day Bowser was just minding his own business, and then he turned into an evil satanic god, and my daddy's a meanie bobini, is what he's trying to tell me.
My dad's a meanie bobini. Did you see? So, Al showed me. Did you ever see that video of that guy just like slamming Toru from slamming Toru from Dragon Maid into the wall and stabbing her, and then Kana sitting there, just pulls out a gun and shoots her, and it's all in like VR.
Oh.
Have you ever seen? And it's playing Life Could Be a Dream the whole time. Have you ever seen that video or no?
No, I don't watch a whole lot of shitpost videos. I realize I spend a lot of time watching video essays, which is weird.
So
no help from Bowser Jr.
That was the funny thing that Al noticed when I showed him my Nuzlocke edit. First off, wow, I did not realize how much I fucked up the audio mixing in that one because my headphones have like peak protection, so I don't hear how bad my voice gets like when I peak or
Ow,
how
my
loud things are
balls.
sometimes. But yeah, but no, so he's watching it, and I keep cutting away to like stupid memes and shit, and he goes like, "What is going on in your head where like everything you say goes back to a meme?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's what my brain is like. Every word I say dials back to a shit post. I can't escape it. It's just my thoughts."
Man, have you thought about the time when there was yaoi between Robotnik and Morshu? That's
That
something
sounds about right.
that's something my friend posted at the anime club one day, and it just
I
simply
love shit
said,
like that.
Pingus, it's yours, my friend.
Oh, that's
But no,
really
I
good.
just watch I just spend a lot of time while grinding in Xenoblade Chronicles, which by the way, I'm at the
Hell,
halfway mark and I got through some
hell yeah,
twists.
hell yeah.
Um, but yeah,
That game
whenever I level
goes.
grind, I just listen to people explain to me why video games are failures or something. Hey, is it?
See, I tend to be one of those weirdos who
Look at all
like
the cats.
my favorite kind of video essay
I'm not
is,
moving.
yo, here is some obscure historical fact. Or like some like insane thing that happened in history. Or like, here's everything you need to know about this dumb shit that doesn't matter. Or like, here's the dark side of like stamp collecting. I'm like, yo, okay, I watch weird shit if it's like well produced. Do you remember
On
that Nintendo
Wednesdays, I
tweet?
turn into a fat, balding, middle-aged man named Melvin that likes to collect stamps.
Yeah, it sounds like me.
No, that's a Johnny Bravo reference, but look at all the
Uh,
cats.
so did you remember that
Look
deleted
at all the
Nintendo tweet
cats.
that says nothing feels better than the inside of a cat, and it was this exact picture? And they deleted it once people pointed it out.
So
Another
yeah,
great.
let's see. Yeah, so yeah, I recommend watching that demo reel video. Oh, by the way, it was
I
very
did watch it.
tasteless.
I'll watch it again.
It was very tasteless of Doug Walker to use a real life Hollywood actress's backstory for his character, as
I
well as Jake
remember.
Lloyd.
Okay. It's all coming back to me now. Yep, I do remember the demo. I do remember this video now.
Okay.
I looked at the thumbnail of Doug Walker on Ava Unit 1. I'm like, okay, it's all coming back to me. The video I watch a lot when I'm like bored and just want to zone out is Rank 10 Rada's Yu-Gi-Oh! Archetype Archive videos. I showed Al one because it was about the Kaiju archetype, and so keep in mind, you would actually know who Rank 10 Rada is, even though you don't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh!
God damn, all these weird peacocks. Or ostriches, I'm sorry.
So, Rank 10 Rada is the man who popularized Morbin time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's the guy who made that original tweet.
Is he beginning to morb?
Yeah. He like invented all these weird shit posts that like transcend a lot of like fandoms, but he's like relatively unknown because he's just this random Serbian guy.
Ah.
He's very funny. He has like some of my like the best comedic timing I've seen. Like if you don't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh, like hey, you want to learn about like a random Yu-Gi-Oh archetype, just 15-minute video. He'll break down all of it and like you be very entertaining the entire time. Like it's like, yo, this archetype is all about trains. This thing's based off like some Nazi like railway system. It's like it's really weird what kind of dumb shit Konami makes cards
Oh my
based.
god, it's Evil Luigi.
Yeah,
Get back here, what are you doing?
that's redundant. Luigi's always been evil secretly. Yeah, Tales from the Territories, Overwatch being terrible, Mario trailer. I mean, yeah, like if you want to say anything about the Mario trailer, I think the problem is I talked about it with an hour for Al. Yeah, with Al yesterday.
It's that Mario has no ass.
Mario has no ass. We didn't bring that up, but damn, he needs Mario 3D World. I mean, Mario 3D
I
World was
liked
a
it.
great game that got
I liked
trapped
it.
on the Wii U, and now everybody can appreciate how good it is now that it's on a system that people want to own and play.
But
Here's
really,
the problem. I have a Wii U. I have games I want to play on the Wii U. I straight up bought them for the Switch because I don't feel like hooking that shit up again.
well, okay, Bowser's going to kill me.
Oh, here he comes. Oh, he's Morbin. I've been playing, so hey, kind of the big thing I did, like on my stream is Halloween is my favorite time of year.
Of course. Welcome to spook season. By the
I
way,
changed my name.
yesterday was Leif Erikson Day.
Oh, no, I thought it was today. Shit.
Shit.
Happy belated Hinga Dinga Durgan.
Dinga dinga bergen.
Hinga Dinga Durgan. God, I love that that's what Leif Erikson Day is known for. Thank you, SpongeBob, for, like, making everyone appreciate... Isn't Leif Erikson, like, actually, like, considered a pretty cool... Like, one of the chill explorers that everyone agrees, like, should be celebrated? Because he's not Columbus.
I don't know. I have to see Vinland Saga to find out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I gotta watch more. I gotta watch some Vinland Saga.
Fuck.
I love just hearing the bing bing wahoo noises. The joke I made to Al that's going, you'd probably appreciate it, but it's very inside baseball. It's like, man, if I had to listen to like Mario like being all bing bing wahoo on the big screen for 2 hours, I'd assume that Chibi Neko Demix's girlfriend is breaking up with him.
Wow, that is pretty inside. Animated
Because
movie, that would be good.
Yeah. Well, so for those who don't know, Chibi Neko Demix is a dude who Al used to be very good friends with, who used up all of his goodwill like forever and is a piece of shit. And there is so he had a Kiwi Farms article written about him that his girlfriend at the time found while he was doing a speed run of a Mario like Kaizo level. And he's playing the game, and you hear Mario like, woohoo, woohoo, doing backwards long jumps and bouncing off walls, doing the typical bing bing wahoo, while his girlfriend breaks up with him because I don't think I can be with somebody who has who has this much baggage attached to him. Like it's like I don't want to get involved in this kind of stuff. It's like, oh, that really sucks. And he's just playing Mario and doesn't even pause the game or end the stream. It's fucking wild.
Super cringe.
You can laugh at him. He's a terrible person who sent nudes to minors.
Yeah, I know. I even told Al about. I actually shared that with Al, and he said, "Oh, fuck this guy."
Yeah, I mean, hey, the worst thing I've ever learned about somebody who okay, I was never close with him, but I considered him like a con buddy. Was this one dude who I hadn't heard from in a while, and then out of nowhere, my friend says, "Yo, you have a murderer on your friends list." I'm like, "Wait, what?" And I look it up. He killed his ex-girlfriend and then killed himself.
Dude, I've been there before.
Damn.
Mr. Anime. Oh, let me tell you.
Oh, yeah, you were talking about that.
So,
yeah.
I was at the anime club one day, and my club president and, like, two of friends go, "Hey, man, you might want to see this." And they pulled me off to the corner and showed me on the news articles, like, "Is this the same guy you were talking about, this Mr. Anime guy?" And I go,
"Yeah."
And then I immediately had to run home and message Magas, Hardy, Gmo, like everyone who knew this guy, who thought highly of him, and went, "Oh, fuck."
Yeah. That's like a wild feeling. Like, I wasn't close to this dude. Hey, welcome to the Mario stream, guys, where we talk about, like, murderers that we knew.
Yeah.
Oh shit, hey, if you want to do like a YouTube short, maybe you should make that one. Just talk, like, supercut of us talking about murderers and then cut to the realization, this is a Mario stream. I do need to finish editing my Nuzlocke so I can make like some good YouTube shorts. Because, oh boy, I'm excited that my actual official Nuzlocke starts on the next one I edit. I say as I've been, like, super busy and I can't stop, like, I have, like, no time to do anything because I work every day and then my weekends have been full of stuff, and I'm so excited for Halloween, and I'm planning to have a Halloween party, like, at the end of the month, and I need to plan for that and get my house ready. God, I love Halloween so much. I saw Hocus Pocus and Hocus Pocus 2 back-to-back.
How was it?
It was fun. I think Hocus Pocus 2 did something that I really, really appreciate. Do you mind? It's a very, very minor spoiler.
Oh, I don't care about Hocus
Okay, okay.
Pocus.
Hocus Pocus 1,
But
really
warning
fun
for those
movie,
of
has
you.
a lot of flaws, but it's just a fun watch, and like Bette Midler is really funny on screen. Like she is just a very charismatic actress and throws herself into the character completely.
Hmm.
And so Hocus Pocus 1, the main witches are complete assholes. Like no redeeming qualities, they're pieces of shit. And Hocus Pocus 2 starts off, you learn a bit of their backstory about how they were like ostracized from their community, they were hated by like the reverend who ran their community and stuff, and they fell into witchcraft because of this, because Winifred, the oldest sister, wanted to protect her younger sisters. And I'm going, oh shit, are they trying to make these witches sympathetic? And then they talk to like a main character who runs a museum based on them. It's like, oh yeah, the Sanderson sisters like were not evil. They were just misunderstood in their time and were like way ahead of like the backwoods time they were from. And then they get resurrected, and they immediately escalate to attempted murder and talk about eating children. I'm like, oh my god, thank goodness you set up a redemption arc and they were misunderstood the whole time just to subvert expectations and say, oh no, they were pieces of shit the whole time. It's like, no, they're actually villains. Like they have sympathetic motives, but they're still pieces of shit.
Yeah, that's most antagonists nowadays.
That's great.
They're wrong at some point, and then they cross the line.
Yeah, and that's the thing. They cross the line instantly. And there's like I'm happy that they kept the devil jokes still, because in the original Hocus Pocus they meet a guy in a devil costume and they get so excited like, Master, we've done so many works in your name. And then it's heavily implied that he was trying to have an orgy with them.
Okay, I think he's coming.
Bully the cat bullies. But yeah, and then there's another line in there where oh god, where Doug Jones, who comes back in the movie, which is great because I love Doug Jones, is in the movie and he goes like, go to hell, and she goes like, I've been there actually, it was quite pleasant. It's like, okay, that's fun. And then they kept a lot of the like Satanism references in the movie, which good. I'm so happy they did.
It's time for a kaiju fight.
Yeah, hell yeah! Let's go! Kaijus are the best. So, I didn't get to talk about this on... I kind of started my thought on this, but for the Mario movie, this is me with my stupid things I try to will into existence. I fucking love Super Saiyan Cat Mario. But, but I was going, so the climax of this movie should be Bowser getting the Power Star, and then opening a portal to Brooklyn, and then the final battle takes place in Brooklyn.
Oh no. They almost did that with the previous film, dude.
I know, but why not? Why not do that? It was fun.
Because it predicted 9/11.
Oh boy, time to predict another disaster. There was an interview I saw with this guy, and it was the best. It was like a people on the... Have you ever seen those interviews or just randos on the streets of New York? It's like they have interesting things to say.
No, because whenever I see those videos, they just expose the stupidity of our country.
Okay, but no, like, a lot of them is, like, when you could talk to some interesting people, like, there was one guy who was going, it's like, hey, what is a, like, weird thing you do or, like, a hobby you have? And the guy said, so, I like to plan my vacations around where there's a recent terrorist attack. Because security is very good, and there's no lines for anything, and you can kind of do whatever you want. And it's like, oh shit. So it's going like, wait a minute. It's like, yeah, after there was a bombing in Uruguay, I went there and it was very pleasant and it was very affordable. And it's going, wait, so like on September 12th, 2001, like you bought tickets? Like, yeah, I totally did. I flew that day. It was great. Tickets were so cheap and the plane was empty. It's like, holy shit.
Dude, like,
it's kind of smart. Remember, if you don't want to get struck by lightning, stand where lightning has already struck, because lightning will rarely strike at the same place twice.
I mean, you're not. Uh, this man has a literal death wish.
No, he kind of doesn't because security gets increased wherever there's a terrorist attack. Terrorist attacks will rarely ever happen in the same place twice.
He's responsible for all the terrorist attacks.
Maybe retroactively because he went to all the areas.
No, I'm just thinking that's the villain's motivation. I caused these terrorist attacks so I can shrink the prices down so I can enjoy vacations more.
He just created
a new awesome villain.
You know what? You know what you could do with a villain like that? Like a guy who like tanks the economies of countries so he can buy stocks short and makes money. And causes like natural disasters to ruin the reputations of companies to then drive down their stockholders. Actually, come to think of it, that's kind of the character from the stuff. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of Joe Bob Briggs lately. Yo, you would love Joe Bob Briggs.
Yeah, you mentioned that 2 videos before, man.
I know, and I'm not gonna stop until you give it a shot.
It could be worse. You could be recommending Full Metal Alchemist to me.
Oh, yeah. Full Metal Alchemist is good, but I'm sick of hearing about it.
Well, I haven't seen it, but I am part of the sick of Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, I'm kind of like that with One Piece. And the thing is, I guarantee that if I read One Piece, I would love it. I refuse to watch One Piece because the animation looks like shit. Except for the movies. The movies look great. And, like, I'm sorry for any, like, One Piece anime fans, but I would much prefer to read the manga. And I feel that way about a lot of things I love. I love Medaka Box. Don't fucking watch the anime.
Oh, damn. These skate shoes.
Yeah. Like, the anime for Medaka Box is bad, and there's only one good episode. It's literally the last episode, because it's an anime original.
Huh.
Like, it did not translate well to an anime, but as in manga, the pacing is much better, because the whole first season is slice of life that then does a genre shift and becomes itself for the last episode. And season 2 is, like, a bit more fun, but the animation for the fights is really bad. But, like, in the manga, it's like, oh, okay, it's, like, 20 chapters before it becomes a genre shift, which is way easier than watching 13 episodes of an anime waiting for a genre shift. And he's in the movie's wait, Joe Bob Briggs is in the movie Face Off? I actually didn't know that.
Scene?
One sec. Because he did do it's really funny, he actually did an episode of his show where he talked about a movie that he was in. Let's see this shit. Yeah, he is the prison medical technician in Face Off.
Oh.
That's rad.
Did a good job there.
Yep. That's great. Man, and yeah, he does a cameo in Scare Package, which I recommend. Scare Package, very fun movie. It is it's an anthology series that is it's very self-aware horror, but like self-aware in the fun way, where it comes from a place of love rather than we hate this thing, let's make fun of it. Like a lot of self-aware stuff has been lately.
Whedon.
I was mostly gonna segue into Velma, but
Velma?
Oh yeah, the new Velma show is very like anti-Scooby-Doo.
Oh, well then I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah, Scooby-Doo's not even in it. They straight up said, in an interview, they're going, yeah, we couldn't do, like, the adult dark comedy and keep a talking dog in there. I think it ruins it.
Oh,
and everyone's going, like...
did it.
No, but they were saying, like somebody said, how creatively bankrupt are you where the idea of an adult-oriented Scooby-Doo saying fuck isn't the funniest thing in the world to you?
Raggy.
No, you know what you do to actually have like a dark, like comedic Scooby-Doo? You have a time skip, but Scooby is like a pissed off old man because he ages in dog years, and he's furious that he's a sentient being who ages that quickly.
And you can also have James Gunn write it.
Yeah, why not? I love James Gunn.
But yeah,
has James Gunn turned around on Scrappy?
I'm surprised we're talking about that and we haven't even brought up the other Velma thing.
Wait, which other Velma thing?
She is 100% confirmed lesbian.
Oh yeah, no, that's related to the show.
No, there's another
Oh,
Velma show.
wait, what?
Yeah, there's like a Velma show where Velma's a black. I thought you were talking about the one
Yeah,
where
no,
Velma's.
that's what I'm talking.
No,
The Velma show. Yeah, where she's
no,
like, I don't think she's black. I think she's Indian.
no,
Yeah, she's
no. There
Indian.
was a Scooby Doo anime movie, and it's the classic cast and the classic
Yeah.
designs.
Oh, they made her
But
lesbian in
Velma's
that?
in love with like a black-skinned, white-haired woman wearing glasses.
Okay.
Different
There
show.
we go.
But
Yeah, there we go.
anyways,
I'm fine with it too. I'm fine with if Velma was a lesbian. I think it makes sense for her character.
but that's what I'm talking about. You were talking about something completely different.
There's too many Scooby-Doo spin-off shows.
Jesus Christ.
They did
But
redesign
yeah,
Shaggy. He's
people
black
are
now,
losing
and they
their
don't call him
shit over
Shaggy.
that, obviously.
Also, I hate the new art style. It looks like NFTs. Like, look at what Daphne and Shaggy look like in the new show. They look like NFTs. It's so hideous.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna watch it.
I'm not. It looks like shit. And the trailer is Velma angrily posting about a Jetsons reboot on the internet to HBO Max and saying, why do they have to change everything? It's like, oh god, you're being self-aware and going, hey guy, it's like, hey guys, this is what you sound like when you think nothing should change. Like, no, we were fine with things changing, we just don't think change should be stupid. And for the sake of change or for hating the original fan base. If something changes and it like is out of love of the original property, fucking go for it. Speaking of which, there's a Persona 4 thread that's getting popular because a person's going off on a long thing about how much they hate the storylines of Persona 4, and it ends with, well, whatever, Persona 4 sucks anyway and the writing's bad. It's like, then why do you care? If you liked it and wanted to change things about it, maybe I'd listen to you, but you clearly hate the thing.
Yeah, I don't understand people, and Persona 4 is still great. You should play it, guys.
Persona 4 is great. Persona 4 is a great game.
Uh-oh.
It has flaws, but it's still great. Like, I think the problem going back to Persona 4 and 3 is the dungeons. The dungeons are not that fun in 3 and 4. In 5, they're fucking amazing.
I know, but even then, I hate the fact that I have to spend time on gameplay when I want to spend time on story.
I know. Persona has that big problem where it's like, man, I just want to do social links. I hate that this gameplay is getting in the way.
Oh my god, is this Lighthouse fucking camo?
Oh, weird.
Yeah, Okay.
Yeah, do it.
But yeah, so
Yep.
in another Scooby-Doo movie that's not related to the Velma project, which is made by a spiteful person,
Yeah.
Velma has been confirmed lesbian. Like, she sees a girl she crushes on really hard.
Yeah.
And
I
people
mean,
are
they were gonna
losing
do
their
that
shit.
Mystery Incorporated, but execs told them no.
And now, apparently, I guess the Chinese just hate talking dogs or something, so it's okay to do it now.
Oh, God. Wow. No, like, there was straight up an interview where they said we couldn't think of a way to translate an adult storyline and with a talking dog. It's like, you people are such idiots. It's
You're
similar to
dumb.
the She-Hulk problem, where it's like, yeah, we didn't want to focus on the, yeah, we didn't want to focus, what the fuck?
What?
Can I ban, 69mega.com?
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm gonna report them first. Commercial content spam. There we go. But no, it's similar to the She-Hulk thing, which I was so excited for, and I haven't even finished it yet because I got bored with it. But it was a thing where it's like they straight up said, it's like, oh yeah, we didn't know how to write like riveting court drama scenes, so that's why a lot of our that's the reason people are talking about Persona 4 again, because it's coming out on the Switch. But it's like, yeah, we couldn't write court drama scenes, so a lot of our like resolutions are outside the courtroom. It's like, that's terrible. Why would you write a show about a lawyer that way? And my favorite thing about She-Hulk is that she's a lawyer. And the show is called She-Hulk Attorney at Law. Why are you focusing on the thing you're bad at?
Yeah, why do you think I
admit-
don't hate storylines in Sonic the Hedgehog anymore?
Yeah, because it's written by people who like actually who like the thing and are doing something creative.
At least there was an attempt.
Yeah. Honestly, like if you admit you're bad at writing courtroom scenes, that's fine. All you need to say is like, "Hey, we were bad at writing courtroom scenes, so we hired a consultant to like run it by us and talk and like bounce ideas off of to see." Yeah, we gave them like hire a lawyer on the writing staff to explain like courtroom dialogue and try to make the courtroom scenes interesting. Like, it's not that hard to do. If you don't know how to do something, get a consultant. You have Disney money.
Nah, I want to talk about how difficult it is to be single in your 30s.
Which, true, but but that's not what this is about. You can totally do that. It's just you should have made it. They should have made it more Ally McBeal, and actually had like single female lawyer instead of just single female. Oh yeah, Better Call Saul just finished, and all the writers could totally be hired for that. I'm trying to think of like a video game casting that like everyone agrees upon, and like the big one is Johnny Knoxville. Like has to be Travis Touchdown.
He's too old now.
He's too old now, but
Oh shit, he had to show up. Wait.
oh no.
I think I could still.
I'm sounding kind of more bitter than usual this podcast. I think I apologize.
It's because we were talking about that stupid Velma show that's ruining Scooby-Doo.
Yeah. I need to watch Mystery. I need to watch all of Mystery Incorporated. I've only seen like 2 episodes.
Oh, that show is so fucking good.
Yeah. Everything I've heard about it's pretty great, so it's like, man, I really got to get on this. Yeah, but that's the thing. I've been like, it kind of just goes into that thing that I don't like when people who don't have any love for a property. Oh yeah, we talked about Bray Wyatt being back earlier. People have no love for a property, get put in charge of that property, and then try to just like turn it into what they want, but what they want is not what it is.
Yeah, man, Buddha.
Like, that'd be like putting me in charge of Steven Universe. I would make something I'd like, but it wouldn't be Steven Universe.
It would be Johnny Planet.
It would be Johnny Bravo, a space alien.
You're the ultimate incel, Johnny.
Okay, so how would I fix Steven Universe? Remove Steven. Or make him a better character. Hey, Canary, what's up? And that was the issue I had with Steven Universe. I thought the world building and a lot of like the plot was actually like could have been good, but I just hate Steven. And the fact that the story's told through his point of view is awful. It should have been like like kind of like a Johnny Quest type scenario where he's like a teenager who is like developing his powers rather than like a kid who's like terrible and annoying. And immature for his own age. Oh, wait, I would just make it Cyberpunk. Never mind. Because David Martinez is a fun protagonist.
Going crazy. I thought I saw a shine here.
There is actually... So I guess a lot of people were like...
It's over there.
I was actually told... I was actually told the reason why there was like apparently a Steven Universe thing that was only explained on a writer Twitter that like would have made more sense in the show, but I guess like the villains were really bad at handling humans because they'd never encountered another planet of sentient life before, so they never had to deal with the moral quandary of using sentient life forms like as a power source. And you could have done something with that, but they didn't. Because it didn't explain it. It was kind of like that a legendary Elijah Wood tweet about Star Wars, where it's like, "Hey, did you know that that Palpatine like ruled this planet and all the new Sith were like a cult that raised their children like that?" And Elijah Wood said, "No, because it wasn't in the movie. How would I know that?"
Listen to Frodo. He saved Middle Earth.
He did. Did you see that interview with that guy putting on the most fake Norwegian accent ever and interviewing Elijah Wood, going, "Did you wear any wigs for this film?" "No, I didn't." "Do you plan to wear a wig in the future?" I might." It's like, it's like, "Can you announce the date at which you plan to put on the wig?" And then he's like, and he just burst out laughing because he can't take it anymore. Oh, Zach Jaya, we played Gangster's Paradise because Coolio passed away.
Yeah. Because he passed away. I was going to play that last week, but schedule conflicts.
Yeah, schedule conflicts. There's a lot going on. Yeah, we did talk about the passing of Cool. Not really much to say. He passed, and he was a great talent, and he had there was that unfortunate like situation with Weird Al, but they patched it up, and and he like later on went to say that Amish Paradise was great. So it's like, yeah, like he seemed like a nice guy. I don't think many people had anything bad to say about him. He was the rapper who sang Gangster's Paradise. Let's see what else he sang. He was also in some movies.
He was in Batman Robin.
Yeah. Great movie. Love it. Best Batman movie.
Okay,
I can't say that with a straight face. I'm sorry. Even though I'm an apologist for that movie, I'm not going to be that much of an asshole.
You coward.
Okay,
weak.
fine. I should have doubled down. You're right. You're right. I'm a failure.
He was a big rapper in the 1990s.
Gangsta's Paradise, Fantastic Voyage, See You When I Get There, Hit 'Em High, West Up, Gangsta Walk, Ghetto Cartoon are all his most famous songs. Gangsta's Paradise was his big runaway hit. Oh, he sang the intro to Kenan and Kel, really?
Yes, he did.
Dude, Kenan and Kel was awesome.
Man, Kenan and Kel left me breathless every time. Uh-oh.
Does that sound familiar? Wait, what joke are you setting up for?
No, I'm just seeing what this is about, this little spring. Oh, it's a wrestling match.
Yeah! And I think about Kenan and Kel a lot, and I think about the orange soda. Oh, here he goes. Yep. Yo, a random show that I like to think about just 'cause it's fucking weird is Cousin Skeeter.
Oh yeah, the one where Bill Bellamy plays a puppet.
Yeah.
A Muppet.
I can't believe that was a real show. It feels like something that was made up. The 90s was the lawless wasteland, and I kind of miss it. I feel like I owe the 90s an apology, because a lot of times I say a lot of things from the 90s hasn't aged well, or wasn't as good as we remember, or we feel too much nostalgia. But then I see like all the shit kids shows got away with, and I'm like, man, I miss when kids shows could just do whatever the fuck they wanted.
Hey man, Nickelodeon told me about the Jewish faith.
Hey, and that was great.
Something my fucking church would never do.
Yeah. No, I have a story about my family, and this is like my favorite thing, and we have a particular family heirloom, and honestly, I should probably take it away from my parents' house before my mom goes more crazy and throws it out. So my mom's a born-again Christian, and my grandma had a Buddha statue. Not for religious reasons. When her husband passed away, she found a Buddha statue of it's a rather famous one of the Buddha riding a turtle, and it's just a jolly fat man laughing as he's riding like the world turtle. And she goes, "Oh my god, that looks so much like my husband!" And she bought it because it reminded her of him, and it became a family heirloom for that reason. And we every time he was in the room, be like, "Hey, Grandpa, how's it going?" And my mom hates it because she's like, "Oh, I don't like false idols in my house." Like, you know, the Buddha's not a god, right? Nor is it an idol. It's a symbol of being full of enlightenment and like like despite having nothing, and that's why he's jolly and fat despite like being like on a fast and not even eating. And it's like, well, I didn't know that. It's like, you should learn about other religions if you're so sure that your god is the only real one.
Did you know Buddha's just a man who gave God a hand job in the hot tub, so...
Yeah, Verna gave you a hand job, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, that's how he became that's how he started the religion. That's how the universe was created. But no, that's the interesting thing. There's actually Christian Buddhists, which is funny to me. Because Buddhism is generally a philosophy of how the world, is how to treat people well, and like believing in like karma and such, and believing in like the cycle of life. And it's like there's very little like talk of gods in Buddhism. And that's why all the Buddhist countries hate each other. Because a lot of them tie it into like their other religions. It's very similar to Aramaic religions all hating each other despite having the same origin point.
From St. Joseph, Arimathea, you can find the Holy Grail in the castle of...
Well, the castle of what? No, it just trails off there.
He must have died while carving it. And
So
yeah,
how do you,
that's the only thing that gets questioned logically about that fucking movie, by the way.
I love it. It's the only thing in the movie that they question. It's so good. Damn, Holy Grail's a wonderful film. I love when somebody brought up the Holy Grail's a great movie, like, simply because of all the limitations it suffered.
We didn't have that many horses, so we just decided to use coconuts.
We had one horse in the whole movie. And we couldn't afford to shoot an ending, so they just got arrested.
What an ending that film was.
Man, I remember, like, every time I show that to a new person, the ending makes them furious.
I mean, at first I can understand because I was
Yeah,
pissed, but then later on
yeah.
it's like, no, this is genius,
No, that's
actually.
genius. Yeah. Same thing with my old roommate, he hates movies that don't have happy endings, and we watch Life of Brian, and they keep setting up that how Brian's gonna get saved, and then I'm like, hey man, don't worry, it has a happy ending. And he's like, okay, fine. And then Brian doesn't get saved, and they sing Always Look on the Bright Side. I'm like, see, look how happy he is, it's a happy ending. He's like, fuck you, Jason. It's like, you're gonna ruin my night. It's like, but is it, like, every time he got upset at a movie, I would say, but isn't it great that the movie made you feel something? It's like, and not just a flavorless palette of like happy feelings. It made you like, it challenged you to feel something different. It's like, no, I want to feel happy. I would love to do a stream.
I'm trying to think of oh, then he should watch Madoka.
He like Chris. Yeah, Chris, my old roommate, is like one of my favorite people ever because he is just like. You ever have that rapport with friends where, like, depending who you're hanging out with, you'll either be the goofball or the straight man, or like or you're both sharing like one brain cell. But, like, Chris is the straight man every time when anybody gets together, and we'll just be saying the stupidest shit, and he will just have the best deadpan reactions of, like, I'm not ready to deal with this shit today. Al knows him because, so he is black, and we were streaming, the Splatoon final, oh no, it wasn't the final one. We were streaming the Splatoon, race war. Of the Splatfest that was Octolings versus Inklings.
Oh, right. Yeah, I remember that one.
And then Chris comes home, and me and Al are just in the living room with a bunch of plushies set up. We had a pretty good setup. We had, like, the camera at the TV, and we had, like, all the plushies around it. Yeah, because we both had the Inkling, well, the Squid Sister plushies, and he walks in and sees us, and we're just going, race war, race war, race war, and he just looks at us, just shakes his head, and slowly closes the door and walks back outside. He had, like, some of my favorite quotes ever, because he says everything, like, without laughing, like, he says everything with, the deadpan seriousness, and he was going, like, hey, guys, like, I'm trying to remember what the discussion was. It was about him watching, like, a bad anime, and he goes, I know what you're gonna say. You're like, hey, Chris, we put up with a lot of your shit. We put up with your love of thick monster girls. We put up with the color you are, but we cannot look past your taste in anime. It's like, God damn it, Chris, why are you so funny? And he just said it with complete sincerity. Oh. I kind of miss those guys sometimes, but it was exhausting living with them, so I'm happy I live alone now. Oh, yeah, you know what? We didn't even say what we thought of the Mario trailer. I'm cautiously optimistic for the movie, and here's where it gets weird for me. The only thing I don't want it to be is passable.
You want it to be either extremely good or extreme dog shit.
I want it to be at least, if it's at least like a set, like an 8 out of 10, awesome. Okay, no, actually, you know what? I have to like reiterate my ranking. At least a 7. In my mind, a 7 is something actually good and worth watching. 4 through 6 is not worth watching. Below 4 is actually watchable again because I want to show people how bad it is. But, like, if it's in the middle, I hate it, and it shouldn't exist. So I want the movie to be great or dog shit. or at least good, within that strike range. I want it to be a 7 through 10, or a 1 through 3.
Cat fight.
Yeah, cat fight.
God
But, like,
damn it.
me and Al were talking about this, like, yeah, like, that's, like, I can't decide who I would want to be Mario, besides, like, Charles Martinet, or, like, because this is the thing about Charles Martinet. I don't think he would do the typical Mario voice. I think he has more range than
Have you
that. He
heard the
plays,
French dub yet?
yeah, it sounds actually pretty great. It sounds like Charles.
I know, that's the thing. When you hear the French do it, though, it makes you question that.
Yeah, it kind of does. But I would say, I think for the movie, I would
Excuse
want
me.
him to do the Brooklyn thing, because in my mind, the Charles Martinet voice is not Isekai Mario. It is very much. All right, good night, Kingdom Hearts freak. That is very much Mario, like, canon, that he was born in the Mushroom Kingdom and raised by Yoshi or whatever. But Mario, if you're gonna have him be from Brooklyn, needs to have the other voice. Which I'm pretty sure Charles Martinet can do, because he had a lot of voices he scrapped when he voiced Mario. Like, there was that one game, Grossology, where he played like a plumber, and he's going, so this is like where human waste comes from. In other words, your butthole. And that was the voice he was gonna do for Mario before they said, make him more, like, whimsical. But he just have to split the difference and make him whimsical, but also that horrible plumber voice. Did you watch the video on Grossology? Because that Vinny did. Because, man, I'd probably sound crazy.
You do, because I never seen it.
So Grossology is a like encyclopedia game for the PC back in the 90s that was just about gross things. And, like, kids loved gross out stuff back in the 90s. And one of the voice actors in the game who talked about shit was voiced by Charles Martinet, and he was a plumber. So a lot of people speculate that this was going to be his original Mario voice. And they was going like, man, I don't want to live in the world where Mario sounds like that. Bing, bing, wahoo!
Bing, bing, wahoo out of your asshole.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Fuck off, Bowser.
This game seems like great. Like, I love... This is, like, such an interesting story. Such an interesting gameplay loop. Collecting all the pieces, then becoming a kaiju and fighting Bowser, then more of the world opens up.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm liking the structure to this as well.
That's a fun way to do an open world, too. Have, like, kind of an empty open world, and then it gets more and more dense as the game goes on.
Oh man, but what if we, like, climb towers and then we just open up the map that way, though?
Well, I remember that one quote where it's like, well, oh god, what was it? It was that no, it was just going like, there's a reason that like Skull and Bones is being delayed all the times because Ubisoft can't figure out a way to make a pirate ship climb a tower. Fuck Ubisoft. They're another company full of abusers and people who crunch.
And you're never gonna get Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Good, I don't want it. It was made by a sex pest. No, I did say in a tweet, I'm like, I don't want Beyond Good and Evil 2 to ever come out, or I want it to come out and I want nobody to buy it. Whichever version makes Ubisoft lose more money.
Wow, that's a dick move.
But yeah, well, fuck Ubisoft. They make bad games and they're bad people.
I'm also disappointed that they're not going to do a Boondocks reboot, because that would be the perfect time to do one, especially with all the shit going on.
Yeah. Ooh, man, a Kanye episode would be awesome.
Key to the cat shine. I just need one more cat shine.
I do understand that, like, Aaron Magruder probably really doesn't want to. He even said, like, he doesn't like to get stuck on a single project for too long. Man, I do feel bad for the Nostalgia Critic, though, because it's like the existence of... Yeah, because I'm not even calling him Doug Walker, we're calling him the Nostalgia Critic. Because he wanted to move away from that character, everyone hated it, and then we wouldn't let him. And he's not even good at the character, either. He seems like kind of an okay guy, just, like, really misguided and dumb. Unless I'm forgetting something horrible.
No, 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 you're right. That's right on the money, I'm afraid.
Because I honestly think even the Jew Wario stuff was done with the best intentions, but it was still fucked up. This music is so weird. Oh man, I'm like really hungry. I did eat a lot of food today, but yeah, me and Al had again. Every time I eat at I hang at Al's, we eat like kings. That's why I go there so often.
That's
Yeah,
probably
we had.
why he's so fat.
Yeah, he is getting back into his diet, so.
Oh, that's good.
He was like doing really really well, and then COVID hit. I mean, same with me. I put on like 30 pounds during COVID.
COVID
I just need to get
suck.
back. I need to get back in the swing of things and get back to the gym more often. My buddy Axel, I actually is losing a bunch of weight and going to the gym like every night. So good for him. Like he's looking great.
I'm still going at it with the fitness boxing and the ring fit.
Oh yeah, man. I got to start doing that because I think the problem is that I'm better at work. I'm like I need to go places to like work out, but like if I was at home and I just focus more.
Yeah, I have to do it at home because I don't want to be fat shamed.
I should have called out everybody on Facebook, like, what the fuck? Like, everyone agreed you shouldn't buy Hogwarts Legacy because J.K. Rowling's a piece of shit. Yet I see so many people playing and spending money on Overwatch 2. My friend whose wedding I went to, did I tell you what? I know I told you about the wedding.
I think you did.
No, let me tell you about this wedding, because who gives a shit? He doesn't watch. It's the worst wedding I've ever been to. But he straight up said, yeah, I'll pay $60 on Overwatch Battle Passes. What the f*** is wrong with you? The game's not even good. Why are you spending money on it?
Well, you see...
He just has bad taste, but...
Oh, no, it's a sad cat.
But, so his wedding, which, oh my god, I've been telling people this story because they don't believe it. But basically, basically he's like a friend of a friend, and I went to this wedding, and like... So I drive my one buddy there who, my buddy Adam's actually like a really good guy. Adam is one of those names that they're either a great person or a piece of shit. There's nowhere in between. But so I drive Adam and his girlfriend there, and I get to this wedding. This is like a 2-hour drive. It was ridiculous. I get there, and it's like outside. It's a really cheap venue. I see the groomsmen. I'm the best dressed person at this damn wedding. The groomsmen, one of them is wearing, so they all look like they're dressed for a middle school dance. So I counted 3 fedoras on the groomsmen. Many of them are wearing like the most ill-fitting like suits I've ever seen. They look like they're going to a middle school dance, like I said. And the brother of the bride is in a like Hawaiian shirt with Pikachus on it. And he has massive ear gauges. And they come out. The bride comes out to the Jurassic Park theme. And, like, their wedding song was the sea shanty medley of Wellerman. Which, I love that song. It's not good for a wedding. And it was a very casual wedding, which I have nothing wrong, like, no issue with. But to this extent, to the point that it's not fun and was, like, embarrassing. Because, okay, so I actually really liked the Justice of the Peace. He was this dude with pink hair who was telling puns the whole time. And he said, like, dearly gathered, we are beloved here today. I was, oh, sorry, I messed up. And never mind, and we'll keep this short. And it was like a 5-minute ceremony, and it was fine. Yeah. And then we get to the, and he was cool. He was actually the guy I was hanging out with the whole time, but he left early because the wedding sucked. And so we get to the reception. This is where I learned the wedding was held at a shelter for abused children. What? For some reason, they do weddings. So I'm walking up, so I'm going like, yo, like, are they gonna bring out the, like, where's the bar? It's like, oh, they don't have alcohol here. I'm like, well, fuck that. And so yeah, I know you like stopped drinking and everything, but I'm very much a social drinker. So I'm going like, well, okay. And they had, because it's a children's shelter, they have signs on the wall of, here's the warning signs of sexual abuse. I'm like, okay. And it was terrible. And so the food was a taco bar. I'm like, okay, whatever. They had Baja Blast on tap, which was kind of fun.
That's funny.
Yeah, so I had a Baja Blast and the worst bubble tea I've ever had. And so they do a toast and everything, then they call up everybody for food. It's a taco bar. They call up my table, they run out of tacos. So my meal for the lunch was my lunch for this wedding was nachos and a bag of Fritos. And so I ate that, and then after we're done eating, my buddy's girlfriend and like her friend go up to the dessert table. And then they make an announcement saying, "Hey guys, sorry, the dessert table's not open yet. So anybody who's like gotten the desserts, like, sorry, we don't want any more." It's like, "Oh shit," and they go, "Oh shit, we're sorry." And the boyfriend of like the of that friend like goes up and be like, it's like, "Hey, you should be doing that. You're embarrassing me here." And then Anna, the girl who I drove, like the girlfriend of my buddy, says like, "Hey, it was my fault. It was my fault to go up there. Like, it was my idea. I didn't know it wasn't open yet." And he goes like, "It's like, yeah, I should have figured it was you. You're the one who's always doing something like that." And he points at her. That sets off her boyfriend, who's like, "What the fuck? Don't talk to my girlfriend that way." He's like, "I'll talk to her however I feel like." And they get in a shouting match and almost get kicked out of the wedding over some cookies that weren't even good.
Yeah, that sounds like a disaster.
It was so bad.
Yes.
And I'm just like going through all this. I'm like, oh god. And then after they get in a huge fight, it was so one of the guys there, I've told you about him before. It's like the guy who like yelled at her is the dude with like the worst opinions ever, who believes that Dragon Ball Evolution is a misunderstood masterpiece. And he loves Fairy Tail and hates One Piece.
Oh.
It's like every bad opinion you can imagine this guy has. He's just a living contrarian. And it was just a thing where it's like, man, I don't want Rob and Adam at my wedding. Like, there's one guy who's getting married like next year, and he comes up to me. This is a dude who I haven't talked to in like 3 years. And he goes like, "Man, I haven't." It's like, "Hey, do you want to be one of my groomsmen?" I'm like, what? It's like, okay, if you don't find somebody by then, and there's no way I want to go to his wedding. It's gonna probably suck too. But it's like, I got promoted to a groomsman from a dude I barely know because all of his friends were just that shitty. So that was the adventure of the wedding. Oh, they also played Chug Jug during like one of the wedding dance things. Got a #1 victory royale. Fortnite can't be about to get down. Get down with the guns on board right now. Just wiped out Tomato Town. And that they played that on like the stage, and it was miserable. Naturally, they did the cha-cha slide, and I'm like, I hate it here. It just kept going. All the wedding photos are terrible, and I'm not in any of them because I didn't want to be seen. I was doing like my typical thing. I was wearing a dress shirt, a vest, and a tie, and I was the best dressed there. Even the only person like slightly like remotely dressed as good as me was the groom, who had a pretty nice suit. I will admit that. But everybody like looked awful otherwise. And funny thing, I was going to my buddy. The last wedding I went to was my like best friend's, who is a lawyer and super religious. So his wedding was like by the numbers, gorgeous, and I got fucking really drunk. And I got voted the forever bachelor. In the photos, there's like 3 photos of me like at the actual reception, and one of them is me passed out on the couch with my friend's hat over my face.
Man, where am I supposed to shove this
That
key?
wedding was awesome. I mean, isn't it the cage down there that has the...
Oh, right.
Yeah, the shine.
Okay.
Shove that key.
Oh, no. God damn it. It disappears in water.
Oh, that sucks. I hate keys that evaporate in water. You have cotton candy keys?
Ow. Took a bullet bill
And
to
the
the
BBC
face.
Black... What? I have no idea what the Blackpool Combat Club is.
It's a tag team faction that's killing Bryan Danielson's career.
Oof. That sucks.
That's all I'm gonna say about it.
I love Zach's like take on that. It's like, just when you think this wedding can't get any more trash, Squiggleton keeps going. Oh man.
Man, I have to miss my cousin's wedding because of schedule conflicts with my shitty job.
So like, if I like want to get like a bit real with that, like when I first went to the wedding, it was a very small like outdoorsy thing before like everything happened. I'm like going like, man, I'm gonna get like super real because I'm like, I've never had good luck with relationships, and everybody I click with, I know I could never, like, be married to, because, like, everybody who I actually, like, have a lot of feelings for, I know is, like, really bad for me, and, like, in the long run. And then I'm going, like, maybe I should, like, try and get myself out there and try to, like, get a relationship that'll, like, end up with me getting married someday. I never thought myself as the marrying type, but, like, the more I think about it, maybe I do want to get married and have a family. And then the wedding continued. I'm like, nah, fuck that. It's like, I do not want to settle. Because if I settle, it'll end up with something like this. Like, fuck that shit.
Alright.
I would rather, like, stay single forever than get married and have it be the worst.
Man, it reminds me of that joke Patton Oswalt had when he thought he should have a kid, and then all of
Yep.
a sudden,
Basically
he's like, oh man.
Where the fuck's that pill?
Where is that pill? And then that heckler ruined the joke for him.
Yep. That is my favorite Patton Oswalt bit ever. It is so good. That heckler is going like, it's like, oh, okay. It's like, wow, that guy just ruined everything. It's like, were you taught to fear silence?
I'm gonna be a douchebag.
I'll be a douchebag forever. I'm getting burned onto a CD. It's gonna be a master. This is gonna be broadcast out into space. Aliens thousands of years from now will know that I am a douchebag. I am one with the gods. Man, I love Patton Oswalt bits like that so much. That's why he, like, even though a lot of stuff, he's still, like, probably my favorite comedian.
So, have you seen his newest Netflix special?
Wasn't it from, like, 2 years ago, or was it really new?
No, he got one this week.
Fuck, I gotta watch that!
Well, that's the thing. I'm afraid to. It might not be funny.
Yeah. I mean, hey, I like his other ones. The story about the old woman who ruined Mother's Day is, like, my favorite bit. That's so good.
Little girl.
Little girl! Arbor days with my mother. I'm in the tree right now. But she was so wonderful. Oh, Halloween with my mother. I kept looking under all the ghost costumes, hoping that one of the ghosts would be her, but it never was. He's terrified this woman is gonna ruin every minor holiday with his daughter by reminding her of her dead mother.
Fucking bullet bill cats.
Oh, man, make everything a cat. That's what you need to do.
Apparently what this game did.
I keep hearing the start of that music, and I keep thinking it's the Wii Sports theme.
Oh, I'm starting to hear it too. Open sesame.
I mean, I think I'm, like, curious about the Black Adam movie, because I liked Shazam a lot. But I don't think it's gonna do well, because people don't really go to theaters except for, like, a big deal nowadays. And, like, I don't think there's a market for Black Adam, because who the fuck's Black... But again, who the fuck is Shazam? But Shazam had the notoriety of being a wacky superhero movie right when the Marvel formula was getting shallow, and, like, and DC was putting out, like, really edgy stuff. So, like, that's why, like, Shazam was a success. So maybe Black Adam will be? I don't know. I don't think it's going to do well. But hey, I didn't think that Maverick would do well, and it's making, like, all the money.
I got you, cat.
Nothing feels better than the inside of a cat.
No, I was just bringing it to its mom.
Have you seen those Leslie and Brienne comics on Twitter, or no?
No, I watch Merryweather comics.
Okay, so the Leslie and Brienne are made by...
I watch art on Twitter that apparently makes your friend nauseous. Now I know his weakness.
Wait. Her. That's, yeah, that's a her.
Could you not post that? I'm squickish over that. And I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna...
Okay, I will tell you the reason for that.
Hold on. I'll say this much. I'm not gonna pick a fight over something as trivial and stupid as this, but that being said, if you ever do cross me, I know your weakness.
Of course. No, so the deal with her is that she did lose a lot of weight, and she's big into fitness now, and the last straw for her was that the fact she dated a guy who turned out to be a feeder.
Yeah, I can understand the frustrations.
Yeah, so it's so the fact that whenever she sees like anything that's focusing on like fatness or like inflation or weight gain, she's like, you know, like, no, this is like actually taking me back to some bad times. And it was mostly the fact that I asked her about it. She said, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with my Discord, it keeps opening to that page by default no matter how far I move it down. So if anything, feel free to keep posting and I will just post my shit to balance it out because I tend to like muscles. Again, her
Uh,
name is Sticks to Snoo Snoo. She likes muscles. She likes Amazons.
Man, what is going on here? Why is Bowser so fucking pissy? Oh!
Because it's Fury.
Oh. Uh-oh.
What the hell was I thinking about? Oh yeah, there. Just
Alright.
looking through that. I
Uh-oh.
still keep laughing at that thumbnail I did with Al. That was so much fun to shoot. Just us doing the pog face, yeah, the soy boy pog face in front of the TV with Bowser
With the
on the
Jack
TV.
Black Bowser.
Oh, it's so good. Because he got the Super Bell. He's Cat Mario. Oh yeah, what I was saying about Leslie and Brienne. So Leslie and Brienne, I think you'd like. It's a comic made by this guy named Keith Stack that has the most specific humor ever. That is like, wow, why is this made for me and no one else? Like so it's about these two lesbians who are both like horrible like goblins who live in absolute
Oh, those
squalor.
comics. Yeah, I
Yeah, yeah.
remember those.
Yeah. So he did one that I love. That's them playing Mario 3D World, and Brienne, the dumb one, is inside is wearing the cat suit, and is just running, holding her ass, going like, Leslie, it's just the cat costume. It doesn't actually turn you into a cat. Don't use the litter box. Because she just shit herself in the costume. But the one that was like made for me and no one else was like Brienne comes in the room crying and is like, Leslie, it's like GDQ rejected my speed run of that spider stomping game from Chuck E. Cheese. And she's like, when will those bastards know true art? Which, do you know what game that is, or is it like a highly specific joke?
Which game?
The spider stomping game from Chuck E. Cheese.
I've only been to Chuck E. Cheese once in my entire
Okay.
life.
So this used to be like everywhere, like it was at like my movie theater as well, but there was a game called Spider Stompin', where it was like Simon Says, but you would just stomp on buttons with your feet to try and get the high score, for like stomping all the spiders. It's a really fun game. But like, it was everywhere in the 90s. At least in the Midwest, I don't know how it was in the South. Like, I think about something being everywhere. I'm like, yeah, I was in Michigan, so I remember. Maybe if I was on vacation, I would have seen it, but I don't know if it was in like any other states or if it was only like a Midwestern thing. Watching videos by RDC World, they have these funny stories called Anime and Video Game House. So let me see. I think I actually might know of them. See video. Let's see this. I think I've seen clips of this. I never watched it, but I've seen. Oh wow, this looks a lot like. This looks a lot like. What the hell's his name? That one. That dude who does Hood Naruto. My old roommate was obsessed with him. Oh shit, what's his name? Caleb City. Caleb City. The vibe looks a lot like them. Honestly, the production values of Hood Naruto got way too high. Wait, was it Hood Naruto that he made? No, that was King Vader, not, damn it. Okay, I got them confused because he was a big fan of King Vader and Caleb City, and whenever we were like showing each other YouTube videos, he'd watch them like back to back. All right, good night, Magus, or see ya. Or if he's just taking off. I mean, hey, I gotta go to sleep early tonight, but I'm gonna probably like have some dinner after this because damn, I am hungry again. Even if me and Al had an omelet followed by wings and too much beer. I got to pet a Highland cow today named Harry Styles. And a goat with a fantastic beard. Looks like Dutch Mantel.
Dutch.
Which, it's
so
on
yeah,
YouTube.
Overwatch 2 sucks. Play Gundam
Overwatch 2
Evolution.
is a bad game made by bad people.
How bad? Do you like suicide? No. Well, too bad. It happened.
Do you like suicide caused by rape?
That's even worse. Well, it happened.
Well, it happened. And hey, do you like Bobby Kotick? No. It's like, well, he's in charge and getting all the money. I love that Bobby Kotick said, please stop editing photos of me to look like Satan. It's making it very hard to date. Well, maybe you shouldn't be Satan then.
Yeah, which is why I never understood why the leader of China, Frosty, whatever his name is being compared to Winnie the Pooh as an offense.
Yeah, Winnie the Pooh's great. You should be honored to be compared to him.
Have you seen those Doobus Goobus videos on Winnie the Pooh?
Yeah, I have.
Can I stay a little later? I want some honey. I can't kick him out. You run this job now.
I think one of my favorite Winnie the Pooh things was when he became public domain and took off his shirt. It's like, Winnie, what do you do? It's like, oh, you see, I'm no longer owned by the Disney Corporation. It's like, I am public domain and can do what I please as long as I do not have this shirt. Are things gonna get weird, Winnie? That remains to be seen.
I mean, there's already a horror slasher movie in the works, so yeah.
Did you see that there's a Grinch slasher movie, coming out soon?
Yes, I have, actually. I think you might have shared it. I can't remember.
That blows my mind. I cannot believe that's real. Because I didn't think Grinch was public domain, unless they're doing, a weird thing where the Grinch happens to be, as long as you don't call him the Grinch, he's fine. Or something like that, but it looks exactly like that design, but I wonder maybe the design's not copywritten.
No, this is Jim Carrey's magnum opus. We don't understand.
Dude, honestly, I do love the Grinch, the live-action one.
I did as a kid. As I got older, not one of my favorite Jim Carrey roles.
Oh, it's not my favorite, but I think that, the stuff he got away with in that role is hilarious.
He made a mayor kiss butt.
Yep.
Dog butt.
Yeah. And this is one. It's it was like, I remember when the Illumination Grinch was coming out. It's like, this Grinch is too clean and sanitized, and then it's like, look at the animated one. Look how disgusting and horrible he is. And it's like, what about the live action Jim Carrey one? It's like the Jim Carrey Grinch would would endanger children and swear at people. He's the only live action actor fit to be on the throne, or something like that. Oh, what was the...
Oh, barf.
Hey, Gumball, how's it going? That's actually your name. Are you, I'm bad with names, so maybe I have...
I never had a Gumball here before.
Yeah. So, hey, Gumball, if you're new, welcome to the stream. We're just shooting the shit about stuff. Talking about the Mario movie and terrible weddings and everything else. And people we knew that turned out to be murderers. It's a wholesome stream. And the horrible crimes committed by people at Blizzard.
Horrible things happened at Nintendo too, but for some reason that's getting successfully downplayed.
Well, I mean, I don't think what happened to Nintendo is nearly as bad. Nintendo will be, shitty, but they're not, violating human rights shitty. They're mostly just, hey, will we finally get the dinosaurs out of Atlas? Oh, I mean, the Stegosaurus just transferred over to, over to Pokemon, apparently.
Get the Stegosauruses out, get the Pterodactyls out, get the T-Rexes out, keep gaming modern.
Yeah. Keep gaming at least in the Paleozoic period. I'm tired of the Cretaceous period or whatever.
I also don't like the modern.
I don't think Nintendo did any crimes. No, who did crimes is Sega.
Whoa.
Old school Sega was working with the Yakuza so much.
Okay, just what am I supposed to do with? Okay, maybe I do need a bomb or something.
Chris Pratt Mario's that bad. I'm just kind of indifferent on it, which I guess should be bad because I hate being indifferent.
Oh, what about Mario?
No, he was saying that Chris Pratt playing Mario is a crime. I'm like, nah, I don't think it's that bad. I mean,
No.
it could be so much worse.
Let's put it this way. Let me end it on a few notes. First off, if the worst is Mario just sounds off and I don't like it, we're already off to a good start because
it could have been so much worse.
It's still better than meow entire audience.
Yeah. I love that everyone turned around on I like that his name's just Ugly Sonic now, and that they apparently didn't even need permission from Sega to put him in the Chip and Dale movie. He's the best part of that whole movie. That movie sucks otherwise.
Secondly, can't we just agree that not only we got a good Sonic movie, but we're about to get a good Mario movie, hopefully, and it's still gonna be miles better than fucking Halo?
Yeah, and that, you know what, that's the thing, it's like, hey, Illumination might make their first truly great movie. A dude actually came into my chat and said he lost faith in gaming between Chris Pratt, Mario, and Jennifer Hale, Bayonetta. And Jennifer Hale, Bayonetta sucks, but it's not, like, enough to make me, like,
Jennifer Hale's awesome, though. She's Samus.
Yeah, I think she's a great actress, but I consider her the Murata of voice acting, in that she's really good at what she does, but she doesn't really have a style of her own. She could just do it like anything like else very well.
Uh-oh. He's coming.
But, like, I get recasting Bayonetta sucks, and they said scheduling conflicts, and they really did want to work with Helena again. But it's like, I'm willing to take it. It's like, it's unfortunate, because I love the original Bayonetta voice, but if they're doing a different direction with the character, sure, why not? I'm just happy that we're getting Bayonetta 3.
Hey, what if the twist is it's a Bayonetta from another multiverse?
A lot of people are thinking that, myself included, but apparently the voice actor said, no, like, it's not the case, please stop saying that. Very similar to people say, where David Hayter said, no, I'm not in Phantom Pain.
But there was like a big plot revelation.
That could have been David Hayter and they didn't.
Oh.
It should have been David Hayter, but no, honestly, I don't even like Venom's voice. I think it's terrible. You barely even hear him talk. I mean, if anything, Miller stole the show. Miller should have been voiced by, like, Kevin. Well, no, he shouldn't have, because then he wouldn't have been as good. My point being, I don't know what my point is anymore.
My point is, the Halo TV show sucked, and people should feel ashamed of themselves for making it.
I mean, if you mean my point being about Jennifer Hale being the Murata of voice acting, I generally don't like One Punch Man that much, and I think, like, Murata, the artist of One Punch Man, like the comic version, it's a case where he's just an amazing artist, but he doesn't really have a style of his own. Every time I see him draw anything, it looks vastly different, and there's not a single Murata work where I look at it and go, that's Murata. I look at it and go, that is Murata imitating someone else.
Man, what if it's revealed he's a plagiarist and that's the reason?
That'd be wild. That would be, like, the crazy... Oh yeah, there was a shitty Halo show, don't watch it.
Yeah. Paramount
Master Chief takes off his helmet every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
You know what did Halo well?
It's made from creators who openly said, yeah, we never looked at the game, fuck you.
Yeah. Which, to be fair, the Halo Bible is, like, very, specific.
Yeah, for a reason!
Yeah. It's like, you can't, like, tell any stories, because, like, the whole world is, like, set in... Like, you can't do anything. It's like, oh, well, that was already confirmed. It has to be this way, or else it fucks up this. You know what did Halo well?
That's why the Sega mandates are... And I was actually thinking of making a video about it. The Sega mandates on the Sonic comics.
It's something you're passionate about, yeah.
Because
I love videos where you can...
There are some that I like, but there are some that I hate, and I'm actually going to talk about Shadow the Hedgehog for a good bit.
Good, yeah. No, like, I love videos. I love videos where you just talk about, like, something random you're passionate about for a long time. Those are my favorite kinds of videos.
Oh, yeah. There's a YouTube channel I've discovered. I think he might be a Jim Cornette guy, because I know he's been using his quotes and mannerisms.
I love when that happens.
But there's a YouTube channel called Tactical Bacon Productions, and like
Yeah.
half his videos so far are like Twisted Metal stuff, a franchise I used to love. And he's very passionate talking about Twisted Metal Black and shit.
Oh, that sounds fun because like I played a lot of Twisted Metal 2 and 4, but like not much else.
Oh, so yeah, the longest video he did, and I recommend you guys, is ranking every Twisted Metal ending from worst to best.
That sounds really fun because I love the Twisted Metal endings.
Oh, okay, Twisted Metal 2 had the best one, especially Spectre.
I absolutely love when
I
I'm
want
watching
to be
it.
famous. I want the
Yep.
whole world to see my face.
That one's terrifying. I love it.
Granted, and he stretches his face over the earth.
The whole world. That one's so good. I do, even though it's like an easy one, I really like Outlaw. Or not Outlaw, what the hell, what the hell's the like soldier's name?
Warthog.
Warthog. Yeah, I like Warthog a lot because like I wish I had the body of a 20-year-old. It's like, okay, you wish Mike Man, you should have wished for a head of a 20-year-old. It's, oh no, my old man face.
We want to fly everywhere. Your wish is great. Ah, we're falling to the ground. Pfft, oh, they left without their plane tickets. It's a good thing these are refundable.
What the fuck was Sweet Tooth's again? It's like, I wish I lived comfortably on a farm or something.
He wished like a world where people didn't fear. And then he turned into a grasshopper or something. No,
yeah,
my favorite
he turned into a caterpillar.
Roadkill.
Yeah.
My favorite is Roadkill because of how disturbingly fourth wall breaking it was.
Which one was Roadkill again?
He was like the hobo. He says this world's not real. And if you look at his game biography, he says, yeah, people say I'm crazy, but I know you. You sitting on the TV holding the controller.
Oh, yeah, I had a very fun moment in, I had a very fun moment where Rhetoric got mad at me in Disco Elysium. Did you find did you talk to racist lorry driver?
No, the only characters I remember off the top of my head are that fat guy, your partner Harry Kim, and
yeah, that's to do with Kim.
Harry Kim.
It's Kim Kisaragi.
Spinach.
The
The only one who can beat Superman is Popeye.
I am actually like, kind of sensitive about my stutter, so I'd appreciate like you not doing that.
Okay,
but,
sorry.
No, it's fine. I just wanted to tell you that because but the no, but like the character I talked to, he's just talking about like all the people he doesn't trust, and like he goes like, hey, well, yeah, welcome to Revachol, and then the Kim goes like, no, I've been to Revachol.
Is that the guy by the magazine stand?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, never mind. I know that fucker.
Okay, well, you did meet him. So when you get the choice, I could get down with racism, or I am not down with racism. You know what? I want to get close to this guy. I said I'm down with racism, and then I was hoping for a choice to say like, dude, I was lying, which I got after when I talked to Kim. He's like, dude, you said you were down with racism. I'm like, what the hell? And I'm going, no, it was that fine art known as a lie. It's like, well, hey, be careful with that. Lies can tend to snowball, and you'll lose track of what's real. It's okay, fair enough, Kim.
Oh, that almost sounds like he's warning you about your actions in the video game.
No, exactly, and that was great. But the thing that was really fourth wall breaking and made me go, oh holy shit, what was I talked to lorry driver again and picked the same choices and got to the point where it said I'm down with racism or I'm not down with racism, and I'm not down with racism vanished. I'm like, oh shit. So I just backed out of the choice, and then Rhetoric hops in and goes like, yes, I saw exactly what you did. You saw a consequence you didn't like, then you hopped in to try and fix it. But what you said is already there. You can't change the past.
Oh, this game pulls an Undertale on you?
Yeah, it did. It was awesome. I'm like, oh shit, like, you know what, Rhetoric, you're right. So Inland Empire's in my ear all the time, telling me, please stop reading that, you're not gonna like what you see. I'm like, I'm gonna read it anyway, fuck you, Inland Empire! My authority is very high, and every time somebody speaks out to me, like, it will just say, like you're gonna take that from them? You need to assert your authority right now and kick their ass. Like, but I have no physical stats! Damn you, authority! My electrochemistry is very low, and it keeps encouraging me to do drugs. I love it. If I play again, I want to go full Half-Light, because Half-Light seems amazing. That's the one where your body, it just says your body will take over, and like no need to think. Like, oh, that sounds like it's gonna be fun. The few times Half-Light has
shined, Jim Carrey Okay. Oh, what the? Oh, the cats turn evil when Bowser
Yeah,
shows up.
yeah, he's saying "Hear me out, Jim Carrey" for something, but I'm not sure what, and I feel dumb.
We're waiting. We're waiting. Jim Carrey.
Yeah, Jim Carrey. What about him? I'm curious. Oh, kid, man, those cats are so cute. Oh, Angie Bowser.
Okay, now it feels like I'm going in circles.
Yeah, a little bit. This game's cool though.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. Like, no, I'm really interested in this, like, as, like I said, a prototype for whatever Mario games that, yeah, coming next.
it sounds like it's gonna be the basic collectathon stuff that
Yeah, yeah,
Galaxy and Odyssey are, but instead of
yeah,
broken into full level sections, it's just the whole fucking world.
yeah. Odyssey was so good. I played that game
Oh
so much.
god, man, Mario is a T-Rex.
Yeah, yep, that was wild.
Bowser piloting a realistic looking D&D dragon.
That was that was great too. Everyone's like, why is the Dark Souls boss in this game?
Dude, what if the next
Man,
Mario game is Dark Souls?
Man, so I will say
This
this.
game is too hard and only for people who have no lives. I'm Quantum TV. I'm a racist, bigoted asshole and a narcissist.
I love it. This game's for people with no lives. I love it! I love games that have way too much depth for their own good. Oh my fucking god, they're back.
What are?
69mega.com.
Oh, shit. I don't know how to ban people. I need to hire
You
moderators.
just block, I guess. You just right, yes, click on their name and block. I'm reporting them already.
I forgot how to do that.
I have patience. You just hover over their name and you get like the 3 dots. You click on that and click block.
Yeah, but I don't. I see a report and a remove, put user in
Oh,
timeout,
yeah.
hide user on this channel.
Yeah,
Just say block, you motherfucker.
Yeah, they're okay. Yeah, whatever works. But god damn it, like, I'm happy we're getting spam because hey, it means we're on the radar, but it's still annoying.
That's cool. Sounds like we're pissing white people off.
We gotta do that more. Hey guys. Damn it, I can't. You know, I'm gonna lie. Mayonnaise isn't that good. Wait, that would piss off everyone. Shit. Everybody loves mayonnaise. Okay. American cheese is the worst cheese.
Why are you actually no Swiss is?
I fucking love Swiss.
I fucking hate Swiss.
I didn't play Stray, but it seemed charming.
I totally forgot that. Yeah, Stray, you get to play as a cat, and then fucking Mario 3D World's like, excuse me, bitch.
Oh, what's something I can say to piss off every single white person?
Really hard to do so. We have too many white people.
Family Guy was never funny. I don't know. Oh, do you remember the episode of Aqua Teen where Shake turned black?
Oh, vaguely. I actually remember how he looks, and it was funny as shit.
Yeah, but I think my favorite part of that was when he gets injected with like the cure that turns him white again, and it's going like, hey, is Bruce? Yeah, it's like, hey, is Bruce Springsteen down? The boss? Yeah, I gotta get tickets now. Oh God, no! And it's like my 401k got lower. What time's The Simpsons on? It's like that was my favorite, is Shake turning white again and saying, "What time is The Simpsons on?" Yeah, like, I'm trying to think of a way to piss off all white people, because it's easy to piss off the racists, it's easy to piss off the, like, progressives. It's hard to piss off everybody.
Have you...
What's the...
Man, is Stray on PS4? Because I might get that on sale.
Yeah, I believe it is.
Okay, well, it's on sale.
I found it. Radiohead fucking sucks.
I don't even remember any of their songs, even though I've heard a couple of them.
I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing? I fucking hate Radiohead.
Wow, that totally sounds like a song that's targeted towards every con-goer.
Oh, it is. I remember Patrice O'Neal was obsessed with the song because he goes like, why do white people love this song so much? I've been studying it and it's so bad. Because I agree with you, Patrice O'Neal.
Rest in peace.
The cha-cha slide is a terrible dance.
By the way, Patrice O'Neal, well, you've seen the show F is for Family, right?
Yeah, I need to watch that.
You notice how the character Rosie is basically based off of him, design-wise?
That's pretty funny.
We're
I like
commencing
stuff
the
like that.
strike. What do you mean who this is? It's Rosie. God damn it.
That's the airstrike. Oh man,
Okay,
I want
where's
to
the
play more
Giga Bell?
Disco
I gotta
Elysium.
find it.
I feel like if I play too much Disco Elysium, my vocabulary is gonna get fucked up because I'll be talking to like some of the worst people ever and like saying awful things all the time.
God damn. Okay, next time we stream, we gotta stream Disco Elysium so we can tell people why that game is so good.
Why not? Just say, hey, yo, like I loved what Pat said about it. He goes, yo, Disco Elysium is one of the most interesting games ever made, and Disco Elysium 2 is also going to be one of the most interesting games ever made for opposite reasons. I don't really like Alice in Chains that much either. I'm kind of neutral on them.
I still like Rooster.
Yeah. One sec.
Okay, I know how to use power-ups. I've been playing this game for like 3 hours now.
Yeah.
Well, 2 hours, but it feels like I'm having so much fun. It feels like I've done 3 hours of progress. Anyways, where's the Giga Bell? Because I think I collected enough shines. Oh.
Yeah, shiny.
Time to summon the Super Cat. Damn it, I can't find... Oh, there it is. Uh-oh. Should probably...
And more white people. Oh. Hey, white people, that movie from the 90s you really, really like hasn't aged well. And is problematic.
You mean to tell me Kazam's not that good? Nope.
Oh my, there was a, you know what, there was this one TikTok I absolutely loved. It was these, so it was this guy going like, it was these two black guys like watching this white guy like do a TikTok. It's like what's something white people can do that black people can't do? And this guy says like, yeah, so white people, when we find something really, really funny, we can stay in one place and not move all over the room. And then the black guy's like, okay, that's pretty good. And they're pointing at him. And then the reaction with this black woman comes up and goes, that's pretty funny. But the reason for that, there's a reason for that. It dates back to slavery, you see. And the two black guys like, ah! And they just start like groaning when the second she showed up. Okay, that's like my problem is I kind of love racial politics. Like, it's so much fun to talk about race with, like, non-white people, because a lot, like, it's so interesting to hear some of the takes you get when you talk to somebody who's experiencing something that you will never experience, because you don't look like them and never will.
Remember that
That's why, like, my old roommate Chris was so much fun to talk to.
Remember that one story Louis C.K. was talking about that one friend who got mad at his family because one of them complained about a coworker?
Yeah, because he kept saying, because it's just going, like, it's going like, no, I'm upset at the racism, and everyone's like, how the fuck does the guy fall asleep on a forklift? It's like, man, the guys on the forklift are ruining it for everybody else. All this hard work and
I just like the perspective from the black people who were part of Cedric the Entertainer's writing room, and they were like, man, what mother? But here's the thing that guy doesn't understand, dude.
Yeah.
Sleeping on the forklift is a serious safety issue.
It sure is.
Doesn't matter what skin color it is. That's irresponsible.
Yeah, it's so irresponsible. But that's what he was upset about. It's like the guy was more upset about the dude's race than the guy falling asleep on the forklift. But then, like
the fact that he was called the N-word, which fine, that is out of line, but
it is shitty. I will like never. That's the thing. I very much against using the N-word in pretty much any context, except for quoting, I guess. But
even then, I still have to mute myself.
Yeah.
Just because I know that, dude. There was this one time I was like at my old job, and then after taking a piss, I walked back to my post, and there was this 12-year-old kid who just said the N-word, full-throated, hard R.
Oh Jesus!
White kid.
Yeah, I figured as much.
The mother sees the kid say it, she flips out and just lashes out on the kid and goes, I'm so sorry. I go, it's all right. It's all right.
It's all right. You did your job, and you better put the fear of God in that kid.
I'm just thinking to myself, but if I was black, would I have handled that pretty well? And the answer would be no.
What? here's the
Answer,
thing,
I
but
would beat the shit out of that kid.
which would have been deserved, but it's the problem where it's like I remember there's a great line in The Boys with that CEO who's like, I can't lash out like that. That's a white man's luxury. Like,
Yeah.
because the thing, like, yeah, if you were black, you would be dealing with that all the time.
That ship looked like a football field.
Yeah. No, actually, that is something like I did realize. Like, the most telling thing that could ever happen is it when like another white person walks up to you and says the most racist shit ever, thinking you'll agree with them, and you're like, "No, man, I'm not like you. I'm not a piece of shit."
And so I don't have white loyalty because I'm Irish, so
Yeah.
I
Fuck
don't.
them crackers. They never did anything for my people.
So yeah, I don't follow the Queen.
Yeah. I loved all Irish Twitter popping off about the Queen was best. We're playing Bowser's Fury. Yeah, I'll get off the race talk even if it is very fun.
Bowser's Fury, part of the Super Mario 3D World thing.
Put the cat ears on it. Bowser's a furry.
Bowser's furry. Oh my god, it all makes sense now.
Yeah. I love this dorky, like, isn't this like another version of the Dory that you're riding? Or is it called something else?
I don't know what they're called. This is my first time seeing this thing ever.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I was wondering if it had a name like in this game or if it's a redesign of Dory, because Dory is usually the water like the Loch Ness monster creature.
It might be the Dory then.
Yeah.
I don't know. I did not know they add this much in the Mario lore, so it's been forever since I've been paying attention.
It's been a while.
Meanwhile, I'm like, where's Daisy? Where's Daisy?
Bring back Daisy. I love Daisy. Give me more tomboy princesses. Hi, I'm Daisy. Hi, I'm Daisy. Hi, I'm Daisy.
Wasteland. I need 40 to awaken. Look at all them cats.
Man, look at all them cats. I never watched Young Justice, so I had no opinions whatsoever.
Seen the first 2 seasons. I hated it at first because I was just not ready to move on from the cancellation of Teen Titans. But however, since I moved on from it, yeah, the first 2 seasons are good. Haven't seen the third one yet.
I need to catch up on Harley Quinn. I'm like probably 3 weeks behind.
Oh no, it's Shadow Luigi.
Shadow Ouija.
Get over here.
Loving this music.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Yeah, I had a very busy week. I worked every day, and then I worked out like 2 of the days. And then this weekend I had to wake up early to go have lunch at my parents' house, and then I went to Al's, and then I stayed the night at Al's, and we went to an orchard today.
My grandma friend almost found out about my YouTube channel.
Oh no.
I don't even know if she'd be awake to catch it.
Yeah. Anyway. All Gremlin friends are my favorite friends. Oh, fuck you, Luigi. I saw him like doing that taunt.
Man, remember Ouija?
I do like the Ouija meme. I'm thinking about Gooigi right now.
Oh yeah, Gooigi was a thing.
Yeah, look, I was talking about how I should maybe play the Luigi's Mansion 3. Oh yeah, I played Double Dragon Battletoads. I played the emulator for that all the time.
I rented it once or twice in my youth.
Kidding, I got tuned into the stream and I heard someone said the N-word. Yeah, he was telling us. So Darkscream was telling a story about how a little kid said the N-word around him, and like he's like, what the fuck? And then the mom like freaked out and like scared and like immediately like grabbed him. So I'm so sorry.
See, the other fear that I have in my head is, but what if they're both races And the only reason why she's doing that is because he got caught and he's trying to teach him next time not to get caught.
That's
That's
not, you know what, that
my
makes a lot of sense.
cynical asshole brain is going off in that direction too, and I hate the fact that I have that thought in my head. I hate it.
You know, way too many white women that just say the N-word and believe they have privilege to do it.
Man, white bitches, huh? Am I right?
All of a sudden, oh god, there's apparently a line that Pat was talking about that he got in Disco Elysium where he took the communist route, and this is my favorite thing ever. It's like he's all hanging out with all the communist characters in the game, and they're drinking heavily, and they're going, you know what, fuck it, we're gonna build a model government out of a house of cards and create the most beautiful government we could ever want, and they do, and it's beautiful and the perfect communist society. And then it collapses, and then there's a brief, beautiful moment where they think it's not going to collapse until it does. And then there's a line that happens. He gets a check where, like, the guy goes, "Well, what did we learn here today?" And he fails a check, and the detective says, "Are women the bourgeoisie?" And the guy just looks at him like, "Oh, that's the worst take you could ever have gotten from this situation." It's like, damn, you took this and just became a horrible misogynist from everything we talked about. I'm ashamed of myself. And that's what Disco Elysium is like.
Huh, if I have the fire flower, can I walk on lava?
I don't know.
That'd be
Like I
cool.
said, I'm a feminist in the game because I called someone out, and then I have like that option to like call people out on all their sexist bullshit whenever I want now. And
See,
it
the
increases.
reason why this game works so well is because even though it's obviously based off of real world shit, it's still set in a weirdo fantasy setting, so it's okay to be this.
Everything is so absurdly over the top that it's like it's just fine that you can like say and do this because everybody's a huge piece of shit, and that's what makes it great. And in fact, that's what's great about Measurehead is that he's talking about the racial purity of a bunch of fictional races, and he himself has never even been to his home country. He just says, "I'm the epitome of everything my home country stands for." It's like, so you came from that island, right? It's like, well, no. So you did come from that. It's like, hey, it's like, I came to Revachol, but I know what my people believe. It's like, damn, Measurehead, you're such a piece of shit.
Oh, by the way, did you catch the last week's elaboration on the since we're shitting on Activision,
Yeah.
their diversity chart and the
Oh,
epic
boy.
conclusion that that Pat came to?
Yeah, wait, I'm trying to remember what conclusion was. I remember him talking
He
about that.
said he said, okay, the way this game is set up is that you're allowed to have attractive overly sexualized characters. You could just
Yeah.
cripple them in some way,
Yeah,
i.e.
yep.
give them autism or something.
Yeah, that's what it
Yes.
was. It's just going like, so they're just gonna have a hot goth mommy girlfriend, but go, no, it's cool because she's bipolar, or
No,
It's like,
because
oh,
she's
diversity
wheelchair
chart.
bound.
Oh, because she's in a wheelchair. Yeah. Oh, okay. You're just combining every single member of the Extreme Ghostbusters into one character.
Oh my god, you are.
That is not the Powerpuff Girl. Can't you tell she's an original character? She is in a wheelchair and has a mohawk. That's my favorite bit from Aqua Teen. I don't know why I laugh at that one so much. All the copyright infringement the Plutonians do. That is not the Stargate. That is a Fargate. It sends you far.
Well, Kanye West made the news again. He had the shirt that said "White Lives Matter." What is going on with that guy?
He's a lunatic, and then he defended himself by going, why are all the white people upset right now? I'm on your side, and you should go after the real problem, the Jews." Then it got deleted by Twitter immediately, but everyone's screen capped it. It's like, what the fuck is going on with Kanye?
Dude, just make power. Just make more music.
No, his music sucks, except for Power.
But it's not fucking anti-Semitic.
You know what? Good yet. Now all of his songs are gonna be anti-Semitic. It's gonna be wild.
Like, a couple years ago, he came out wearing a fucking "Make America Great Again" shirt.
Yeah, and was at the White House with Trump. fucking wild. I can't believe he's a real person.
Which,
Killed his mother with plastic
look,
surgery.
I don't want to assume all Republicans are racist,
But I'll assume Kanye is, because he is.
but Kanye isn't making the argument well for the level-headed Republicans
No.
that do exist, and they do exist. My fucking American history teacher was one.
Yep.
Oh man, I'm dead.
Oh man.
Do you actually accumulate lives in this game with?
I have no idea. I think it's just no life system. It's just whatever you die, you get sent back a little bit. Same it would have been with lives. I know most games are moving away from lives, and I get it. It's kind of silly to have lives.
Yeah.
But that said, the thing about video games that I will always argue for that people claim is an outdated concept for a while was boss fights. Just because every boss fight in the 7th generation sucked.
Oh my god, dude.
I want to do a video about why the 7th generation sucked so much.
Oh man, if you do, let me join you on that one.
I would gladly do that. It's like,
Magus would be happy to join you on that one too, if you share that idea with him.
First one, all the great game companies were fucked over because many of them couldn't move to HD development. We lost a lot of great studios who made amazing games before that, like Factor 5. Another one, the birth of microtransactions, lack of boss fights, westernization of previously good companies like Capcom, making bad games for a while, great games selling terribly. Or, no, the Call of Duty numbers ruining game companies' like perception of how many units their games should sell. That's why games would sell well and be good, but then they would say, well, it didn't do Call of Duty numbers, the sequel's canceled, we're gonna end the franchise now.
Valkyria Chronicles was a victim of that shit.
Yeah, or we're gonna reboot the hell out of it because, whatever, I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that Devil May Cry 4 isn't selling well. It's not doing Call of Duty numbers, so clearly we need to reboot it and appeal to Western audiences. So yeah, that's like exactly
so
like what it is.
What is the lore of this world?
Miyamoto's going, I like cats. Fair enough, cats are cool.
I want a Dark Souls video. What's the name of that, Oh, I can use amiibos in this game? Cool. What is the name of that YouTube channel you recommend? I need to watch more of their videos. I saw one of them.
Which one?
The one with the Dark Souls lore.
Oh,
it's text only. Shows off some of the animations.
Yeah, that is Zuli the Witch.
I want a Zuli-esque video on this fucking world building in this game.
Yeah, she's very much like in the Soulsborne community, but it'd be really cool if she branched out into other weird shit.
Let's see. Okay.
I'm trying to think of games with like fucked up weird lore that's like not on the surface.
There's so many cats and Bowser's back.
Oh no, Bowser.
I do like this permanent looming threat.
It's cool. So yeah, you fought him once, but can you fight him again?
He's like a hurricane. Just can't be stopped.
Yo, speaking of that hurricane, my parents have a house in Florida that got like hit hard by the hurricane. Thankfully, they didn't lose that much. Yeah, Kimmy, but the Cyberpunk show was great. Again, gonna say it again. Yeah, don't spoil it. Darkscream has not finished it. No spoilers. If I got spoiled really hard by like googling some shit, but whatever. I keep getting spoiled on Xenoblade shit. I need to continue playing Xenoblade. I'm like probably maybe halfway through.
You dick! I was doing the platforming and then fucking Bowser just took his hand and smacked me away.
No. Fuck off.
Right, now I have to start all over. We just hide behind the shadows.
Bowser, you dick.
Uh-oh. Oh, hey, there's a uh-oh.
Oh, it was uh-oh. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that Dream randomly said some fucking shit.
What Dream?
That, like, Dream, that shitty, Minecraft YouTuber who sucks and did that face reveal that everyone hated.
I heard a little bit about that, but there's more to the story?
No, it's the thing he did today. Kanye West said, who do you think created cancel culture? And Dream said the liberals, and then posted a bunch of negative emojis.
No, fucking Republicans are pro-cancel culture too, believe me.
Oh no, in fact, the first case of cancel culture ever was the Dixie Chicks. The first, notable case. And that was because Republicans hated him. And it was also the only case of cancel culture that verifiably harmed a celebrity's career. And it was because the Dixie Chicks did not like George Bush.
Nor were they supportive of the war.
I don't like getting political, but sometimes it's fun.
Sometimes we just have to take a shit on everything. Why do
Yeah,
we sit on the fence? It's easier to throw baseballs in people's faces and from that position. That's why.
I sit on the fence because it's easier to tell whose grass is greener when I'm there.
Just like that. Fucking as told by Ginger 3. Come on, can I get it? Can I get it? Got it.
Yeah. That is one of my favorite songs ever. The Fence by
she
Kim
saw
Minchin.
8 episodes. I only saw 7. We can spoil up to that.
Cool. Yeah. All right.
That fucking new guy ate shit.
Yeah, oh, he fucking did. He ate it so hard. I think one of my favorite bits is the this one image of Lucy going, "Please stop." Yeah, it's like that image of like Lucy crying, and then yeah, like please stop augmenting yourself, and then David go, "Sandavest and go burr."
By the way, what is that meme of the little person crying?
That is Chopper from One Piece.
That's why I recognize that art from.
There's a meme that says the One Piece is real, and it cuts to all the weird off-model scenes from One Piece that have like the worst character.
That was something Alan and I mentioned. That was something he and I talked about a decade ago. I was like, okay, it has some strong emotional moments, but it's immediately punctured by just the bad art, especially when somebody's crying.
Yeah. Oh yeah, fucking that scene they keep showing of Boa, Boa Hancock going, I want with you. It's like her voice acting and her face is so awful, like ruins that whole scene.
But yeah, I just saw fan art of people recreating it.
Yeah, which I'm usually a fan of. Like, I think my favorite recreation ever was scenes from The Last of Us being redrawn.
Oh,
because
man. Thank you, Neil Druckmann. I don't need to waste my time now. You ruined The Last of Us Part 1 for me.
Speaking of The Last of Us, apparently the Last of Us TV show, the actress who is playing Ellie said she didn't play the game and was encouraged not to for the role.
What is it with fucking? Well, let's hope it doesn't bite her in the ass.
Well, I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, hey, I was gonna watch it anyway, but I understand what they're doing. They don't want her to be imitating the game. They want it to be its own thing. I
understand that.
With that reason, why make an adaptation then if you don't want to like at least people need to know what something is before they do something different, in my opinion.
Didn't Hugh Jackman get the same orders not to research X-Men, and then he just secretly got comics in his trailer?
Good, because he's a good actor.
And apparently he might come back.
Yeah, that's weird to me.
So hey, Hugh, wanna make a Deadpool movie? Yeah, sure.
Fine. I mean, I was going, no, it undercuts the emotional conclusion of Logan. Yeah, but Logan's a time skip. You can do whatever you want in the meantime.
True, but also alternate universe.
Yeah, that too. Man, I do like Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool a lot, and I usually don't like Deadpool. It depends who's writing him, but a lot of people write Deadpool badly.
Yeah, Harley Quinn's going down that same route, I'm afraid.
Oh no.
That being said, I still need to finish that TV show, man.
Are you talking about the TV show or something else? I think Harley Quinn's great. I'm talking about comics. Okay, good. I got worried I got worried that you were ahead of me. I was like, oh no, does it get bad? Because I like the show a lot, especially the way they're handling Joker. He's so good.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot there was a Chucky TV series.
Yeah, oh yeah, I need to watch that because I've heard good things. Season 2's coming, so.
Yeah, somebody said.
I feel like I need to watch the. I feel like I need to watch Curse of Chucky and Cult of Chucky to understand it.
Man, I still can't believe the plot to that fucking reboot film was so bad. It's like, you mean to tell me... You mean to tell me that the reason why Chucky's a serial killer over a fucking disgruntled employee?
Hey,
That is the
I mean,
stupidest and funniest shit I ever heard. 10 out of 10.
that scene of him jumping off the building did make me laugh though. No, Bowser's scared of his dad right now because his dad's like going crazy and is like an eldritch abomination. So he's like, "Yo, Mario, we don't always see eye to eye, but we need to stop the greater evil that my dad is."
Jack Black, he's gone too power
He's gone
hungry.
too. Were you about to say too black? Name is Jack Black, is white. Why was this allowed?
Oh, god damn it. Insta kills.
Oh, no.
And
Oh,
no,
the
Fire
lava?
Flower's not. Yeah, and Fire
Oh,
Flower's
lame.
not fireproof. Lame.
Boo.
Oh, I wish I had one of those little floaty blocks right now. Actually, wait a minute.
I do like, who's your favorite of the Koopa kids?
The one with the kiss makeup. I forget
Oh,
his
Roy?
name.
Roy.
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait, no, never mind, it's not Roy. Roy's one second, Morton, that's who it is.
Yeah, Morton, that's it.
My favorite's Iggy.
Hey, if
wait,
Goku
no,
made a
yeah.
top 10 hottest Sonic Mario females, do you think Wendy would be on that list?
I highly doubt it. Well, maybe.
I
I mean,
don't.
you know what? You're right, because he put Cosmo on the Sonic one. The Mario universe can be reclassified as hot
Which is
chick
kind of
heaven.
crazy, because he's familiar with the Archie Sonic lore. I'm like, wow, you're not going to put
Yep.
Leenda in there?
No. Oh, fuck, I'm an idiot. No, not Iggy. Lemmy is my favorite.
You know what?
Yeah,
I'll
Lemmy's
take
the one
L
with the
for this
rainbow
one.
hair.
I'll take the L. I just...
Yeah. Remember Cartoon Network's 30th anniversary? That's sold some
Oh,
of the
that's
old
cool.
shows. Yeah, that's awesome.
Thanks for reminding me that you used to be cool, Cartoon Network.
Before you're just playing, man, nothing will ever be as bad as that one, that like Teen Nick, or like not it was. I think it was like actually the Teen Nick channel that was just playing Harvey Danger for like 3 days straight.
Dude, I remember this one time. Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I got hit by the fire.
Oh no.
I remember this one time where there was supposed to be like an episode of Steven Universe or whatever, and it's like sandwiched between like 3 million viewings of Teen Titans Go.
Good.
Someone in the comments section cleverly compared it to John Mulaney's Salt and Pepper Diner bit.
We
don't
throw
know what
one
the-
Steven Universe in, but it's around 28 plays of Teen Titans Go. And Teen Titans Go starts ever so suddenly with, I actually have no idea what the theme song for Teen Titans Go
I
is.
don't know.
I saw Teen Titans Go to the movies, and I like Teen Titans Go to the movies.
I haven't seen that one yet, but Nicolas Cage is Superman, so how bad
Yeah.
can it be?
It's actually really funny because there's some really good scenes of the there's a lot of really really funny moments. They're like oddly dark for like a kids movie. A big point of the movie is that they travel back in time to stop the superheroes from having origins. So like they save Krypton, they save Batman's parents. They throw garbage in the ocean to like kill Aquaman as a child.
What the?
Yeah. Oh no! There's a part like in the movie where they have to like fix it all. So they show up back in time and push Batman's parents into Crime Alley, so he becomes Batman.
Oh, by the way, that one episode that we left off on Harley Quinn,
Yeah.
that was clever of them actually using the plot point that was supposed to be in Batman Forever.
Oh, it was really good. That episode's was my favorite so far.
Come on, little Bruce. It's time to watch our parents die. It's what we deserve.
It's what we deserve. And watch your parents die again and again. Oh, it made me so happy. It was so funny. What's some of their old shows with her? I don't know, man. That's their decision. I mean, it'd be cool to play old shows like that. I love throwback TV. It makes me watch TV again, but
See, I don't know how cable television will ever work in this day and age.
No, because
Where
everything's on
everyone would
streaming.
rather be on the streaming, and even then, streaming
And
is
even the
shooting
streaming
itself
sucks now. So I'm gonna probably cancel everything and just start pirating again. It's what they deserve.
Yeah. I mean, I've never seen that. I forgot what the name of that sci-fi show that was getting fucking yeeted from existence called, but
Final Space.
Final Space. You know, I've never seen it. I never even heard
I
anyone
never.
talk about
I
it.
watched an episode. I
But
didn't
I
think it
don't
was that
support
good.
it being erased like that.
Yeah, terrible. I don't even support like Resident Evil and Cowboy Bebop being erased like that. Because I hate lost media. I want everything to be accessible.
I want every
Even if it's really bad.
80s cartoon that was a, oh god, you're here too. What's the name of Bowser's wizard advisor?
Kamek.
Well, he has cat ears now.
Oh, that's beautiful. It's either Kamek or Magic Koopa, depending on... No, the Magic Koopa is the race and Kamek is the name.
No!
Oh, shit.
Please tell me there was a checkpoint. I want a hazmat suit. Why can't Mario get a hazmat suit?
Oh, why can't you run on lava? It's not like it's that hot or anything. I'm gonna go grab a water. I'm really thirsty.
So is she. Alright. Just stick with the rotating platforms. I'll say this much, at least the physics are a little more forgiving. If this was Mario 64, I'd be sliding all over the place right now. God damn it, you stupid piranha plant. Oh no! There's still Cowboy Bebop now. I thought the crap. No, we're talking. He's talking about not even the shitty Cowboy Shitbob show should be erased from existence.
Yeah, I don't believe any media should ever be erased, no matter how bad it is.
I know, because, and I'm for the same thing, because, you know, to quote Abraham Lincoln and John F. Kennedy, those who don't know to repeat history are doomed to repeat. Fuck, whatever.
Those who don't know history are doomed to repeat it.
Yeah, that.
Though that feels like something Kennedy would say. Those who don't know, who don't repeat history are doomed to repeat it.
It's funny, because his fate was repeated exactly like Abe Lincoln's.
Damn.
There's a lot of parallels between Lincoln and Kennedy that are actually kind of disturbing if you look into it.
Oh yeah, like yeah, it was the I think the weirdest one was it was like the town Lincoln was in was like Monroe, and a week earlier, Lincoln was in Monroe. And then in the case of Kennedy, he was a week earlier. He was with Marilyn Monroe.
He was in Marilyn Monroe.
He was in Marilyn Monroe. Yeah, exactly. There was also the other one that it was like that Lee Harvey Oswald and John Wilkes Booth have the same number of letters in their names.
Yeah, and the fact that they go by a 3-name thing.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, it's really interesting. I feel bad of all the jokes I make about Kennedy's assassination. Like, I think my favorites... Man, it's so tragic that his head just did that one day. That's my favorite conspiracy theory, is John Kennedy's head just did that. And they're covering it up because they don't want the American people to be scared of spontaneous head combustion.
How do you feel about Funimation not existing anymore?
I don't... Good. I mean, I don't like that they have, like, Well, you know, that was the fun thing that was funny, when people were going like, wow, I'm so excited that Bleach is gonna be on Disney Plus and Funimation will no longer have a monopoly on anime. It's like, yes, Disney, the company that's not a monopoly.
And they sanitize anything.
Yeah, okay, here's the thing. I think Funimation might be a necessary evil then, because if Disney owns all anime distribution, holy
Well,
shit,
they
we
don't
live in a
exist anymore.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's the merge with Crunchyroll or something, or how's that work?
Sony.
I don't. Oh, Sony bought. Okay. Well, damn it. Everything's owned by the same 3 companies, and it's fucked up, and I hate it. I'm really tired of that. That's what I hate the most. I'm tired of monopolies.
God damn it, RoboCop. You have to be woke trash.
Once again, I'll get political. Fuck Donald Trump for legalizing vertical integration, which allowed all this to happen. Originally, vertical integration was illegal because it says you can't buy all your competition and everybody that makes media or like anything else for you, because that leads to monopolies. And Trump said, "Nah, I don't like that. You can make all the monopolies you want. This is great. I'm a genius. Nothing bad will happen at all. I've never seen RoboCop, and I've never heard of Cyberpunk."
Oh.
We'll get political, because I have an issue with monopolies.
Oh, of course you get political when Bowser shows up. Ow! God damn it!
I'm sorry, but this is what happens when I play Disco Elysium, I guess. Oh no, I might need to stop. Or I'm gonna write a manifesto. My manifesto will just be like, I need more big goth anime titties. That's something we can all get behind. There needs to be more goth representation in the world.
I mean, there's no arguments for me there.
Yeah. It's like that, what's his name? The guy who does the Hippo Saga. He does all the stop motion animations. He had one, it's like, yeah, he had one where it's going like, the goth girl dating market is completely, yeah, it's completely non, what the hell's the term? Yeah, like the goth girl dating market, yeah, is not capable of continued growth. It's like there's not enough goth girls to go around. It's not economically viable.
Ow, my balls.
Ow, my balls. Bruh. I love the little hippo that says bruh. I guess Pat got really tired of being sent those videos. Like, oh, this hippo says bruh, I'm skipping it. And they're like, Pat, I thought you loved the little hippo that says bruh. I don't give a shit. I don't like either of those things. I don't like Disney, and I don't like Dragon Ball. I mean, I don't hate Super as much as Al does, which is funny.
Oh, he hates Super?
Oh, he really hates Super. He thinks it ruined Goku's character. He's not wrong. But I'm of the opinion there was no character to ruin in the first place.
Yeah.
Goku, he's gotten so many Toriyama hand jobs that he probably has like a punch card.
Oh god, and Disney working on Dragon Ball. Yeah, the same Disney that god, is it Toei that really owns it?
Oh, it's Dragon Ball? Yeah, it's Toei.
Not Dragon Ball, but Super Sentai as well.
Yeah.
They pretty much told Disney to go fuck themselves.
Good.
And that's why they no longer have the Power Rangers license, because they tried to nerf the violence. And Dragon Ball, a series about violence.
Yeah.
Oh god, I need to learn how to fucking...
The new voice of Frieza's a sex offender? I don't know. I'm not a Dragon Ball fan. I do not care about dubs either. So when they say, hey, this voice actor for something said this, I'm like, I don't care. I play in Japanese usually. Or I usually always watch in the native language. The only time I made an exception to that recently was when I, No, Cyberpunk I watched in Japanese.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know if I liked it.
I mean,
you know why?
It takes place in California. I'd rather see it.
Yeah, but the girl that voices Rebecca is like that one goblin voice girl that Trigger always has, and I wanted to see if it was her again, and it was. I'm like, yay.
Oh.
No, honestly, both the sub and the dub are very good, and I'm fine with either. The last exception I made for like playing a game Usually I actually play games in English because it's like extra reading and stuff, but well, Xenoblade is way better as a dub. In every single way, Xenoblade's dub is superior.
The Monaldo.
It made Welsh cat girls. All the cat girls sound exactly like how you'd expect them to in Xenoblade 2, but they're all Welsh in the dub, and it's great. But why the anime added Rebecca? Because she's the best character in the series. Rebecca's legitimately the best character. There's no fan art of Lucy compared to Rebecca. Rebecca has all of it. And fuck CD Projekt for not wanting her. She's the best. Because she Gremlin, and I love Gremlin. So I watched Durarara dubbed, which is kind of funny. And I watched Baccano in Japanese, which is the worst way to do that. Because the thing is, I watched Baccano online, and all the anime websites were in Japanese, but I watched Durarara when it was on Toonami. And, no, but the exception I made, which I keep getting sidetracked by myself, Yakuza 7. Yeah, Like a Dragon. Rebecca in English sounds kind of like a chain smoker. Yeah, I can hear that. She has the gremlin voice. Which is fine. But, yeah, the reason I played Like a Dragon in English is, first off, oh my god, like, the guy playing Ichiban is so good. I wish him all the success, because he's also, yeah, he's also the, one of the characters in 13 Sentinels.
Yeah, he is. Hold on, I'm
My
sorry.
favorite character.
The pressure is on on this
fine,
one. The pressure is on. I've been.
Shut up. Yeah, you've been doing that one for a bit.
Uh-oh. Oh, this fucking Magic Koopa.
Why don't you come with me, little girl, on a Magic Koopa ride? Yeah, you gotta really run across that big one and get to the top when it's turning.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, there you go. So, yeah, but, the reason I played Like a Dragon in English is because it has an extra joke added in the dub.
Yeah, English.
They made a custom animation. There's a scene where Ichiban talks to a character who's a foreigner, and he's speaking English. He's like, which way's the post office? Like, what? What's this guy saying? And he says again, like, you there, sir. He's like, oh, it's English. And then he pauses and looks at the camera, and then turns back. It's because he's already speaking English, and it made me laugh really hard.
Yeah, that was probably the most difficult thing to translate properly.
But the way they did it was genius. It was a fourth wall break. It's like everything needs to do that more often.
And Bowser's here again. Great.
Oh, sounds about right.
Anyways, let's see. Gotta just find a good safe space.
Yep.
He's coming.
Safe place with my safe space. It's my safe place where we can all safety dance and pee. I wonder if that video's still around.
The lighthouse is activated. I don't know why he's not being chased away by it.
One sec.
Man, I don't want to do that fucking lava platformer shit again.
Okay, wait a sec. Wait, is this the video? Oh no, wait. Did it get re-uploaded?
What got re-uploaded?
One sec. Is it? Wait a sec. I just gotta make sure it's the right one.
I gotta say, the music that plays when Demon Bowser shows up is pretty rad.
Okay, good. So they re-uploaded the video. Yeah, it's originally from May 2014. But they re-uploaded that video of every time Pat fucked up while playing Resident Evil 4, it played the safety dance. Yeah,
that shit, please.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, Kimmy, you can totally ask me anything. I'm like an open book.
Yeah, man, let's talk about the Communist Manifesto.
Yeah, let's talk about that because I'm playing Disco Elysium, so it happens. Are you racist? Oh no, I didn't plan for this one. No. But no,
well, I didn't plan to pork my teacher in Persona 5, but it happened.
I mean, I ended
I
up
didn't
with
know that was a thing you could do in this game.
yeah. That's great. My favorite Boondocks character? Oh god.
Ooh. Well, Uncle
Granddad.
Ruckus.
Uncle Ruckus is pretty good, but I think Granddad's my favorite.
Granddad is pretty good. Uncle Ruckus is amazing.
I really
Gin
dislike
Rummy.
Huey.
Oh, well, Huey and Riley, yeah, they're kind of meant, but
Okay, Riley I love. I don't like Huey though.
what about Stinkmeaner and the Hayocracy?
Stinkmeaner's great. Man, I like every character in the Boondocks really, except Huey. Pimp named Slickback is a lot of fun. I wouldn't say he's my favorite though. Yeah, I would generally say Granddad's my favorite character because he runs the gambit of having a lot of like character development.
And
As
then
well,
he
like
passed away. God
yeah,
damn.
he has that thing where he can be a funny character, but he can also be like the heart of the episode. Well, like when he was asking like Granddad, well, like, yeah, what do I do when it feels like I can't do anything? You do what you can.
Do what you can.
It's such a good quote.
Oh, that one episode where he decided to get high.
I don't remember that one.
He was eating those fucking Honey Nut Cheerios.
What you got against Huey? He knows martial arts. I don't know.
Oh,
Huey has that problem.
He gets his ass kicked all the time, though.
Yeah.
Except for Riley. Like, watch every episode where he gets into a fight, he loses.
Yeah. The issue I have with Huey is I think I don't like him as an author avatar, and he's like he's all the most unlikable traits of Aaron Magruder placed into one character.
Even though Magruder denies that he's that's his mouthpiece.
Wait, Kimmy, is that around this question about the Studio Trigger? I thought you were gonna ask me something personal. Welcome Studio Trigger and CD Projekt Red. They were saying something that they didn't want to add Rebecca. Okay, basically what happened is that so this was a conversation that was like told by someone else, so the wording is probably fucked. But it was a case where Trigger showed off all their anime designs to CD Projekt Red, and they said, hey, so we're fine with all of this. Lose the Lolly character, and then Trigger said, you lose her, you don't have a show. And people like always quote that as no Lolly, no show, but they wouldn't have called her a Lolly because she's not a Lolly. She's like in her late 20s. She's a chain-smoking alcoholic, and she's the best.
Who just happens to have a Frankenstein-looking body.
Yeah, she's just she's like modded out to hell. She's tiny, and she gets those crazy gorilla arms later, and I love it.
And shame on CDPR for body shaming women.
For body shaming her and calling her a lolly. 'Cause that's what fucks me up. I get people go, well, lolly's a body type and not an age. Well, fuck you. No, it's not. Lolly means you're underage. It means Lolita.
Okay, let's try this again since Bowser smacked me out of the fucking air when I tried this last time.
I remember Thugnificent, but I remember him existing. I don't remember much about him.
Oh, dude.
Oh, no. Okay, Thugnificent gets shot. Thugnificent has been shot again. That's
Gangsta-licious.
That's Gangsta-licious, not Thugnificent.
Thugnificent is the rapper who ended up being neighbors to the Freeman family.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Now I remember him.
He's actually actually thinking about it. He is my favorite character.
Yeah. Okay.
Haters say ho, haters say ho. I'ma stomp him in the nuts. I'ma stomp him in the nuts.
Okay. You know what? As you've gone on about it more, I think that Uncle Ruckus might be my favorite character too. But like Thugnificent's pretty great. You know what? He's up there. I forgot about how good he was. It's been years since I watched Boondocks. My memory's very hazy.
Which is probably why we need to rewatch it on HBO Max again.
Yeah, why not? I'm gonna send you that safety dance video on Discord.
I don't like people saying bruh. No, man,
Bruh.
we bruh to the max.
Yeah, okay, there we go. Oh, the channel's called Studio Lost and Found, so they post lost media. Hell yeah. They like post like removed they post removed like videos, which I love channels like that. Let's see what's going on with deleted brony videos. Yeah, deleted pony videos is a great channel. Yeah, there's a pony. Wait, what the hell?
Man, I'm terrible at this.
What year would that? Holy shit! Okay, I'm like going back for a lot of that stuff because one of my I love channels that like grab old deleted like fandom stuff. And like the one I just saw was somebody made a pony a pony AMV playing the My Hero Academia opening. And it seems pretty well done actually. It has original animations. Yeah, they added a lot of scene transitions that are pretty cool and lyrics.
Hey man, you can either be a Snoop Dogg or a Simp Dog.
Yes. You'll never forget a pimp named Slickback.
I'll never for you could say my friend is a total Simperoth. It's basically a fan of Sephiroth.
I could gather that.
No, let me get the.
There's one that I can never. Wait. Did that one get saved? Wait a sec.
Oh no, he's coming.
Yes! Yes, it got re-uploaded a year ago! God damn it, finally!
Oh lord, he coming.
Oh, I'm saving this video so I don't lose it again, because I fucking love this My Little Pony video. Of the time the girl...
Oh, got the shine. Hopefully that will scare Bowser away.
On else. Know who I am. You coming as pop. Okay, I'll stop singing. Okay, so basically this guy rewrote a song to make, just called Rarity is an Egomaniac. He rewrote a song from an episode and has like the deepest voice you've ever heard. And so he's singing as Rarity, and there's like my favorite line from it. It's like, at home at the opera on a yacht that can feed a small country. Everybody will be talking about me because I'm just so amazing.
Oh, there's the bell. I wonder how many, oh, still need 40. Jesus, that's a lot.
Grab me here every time a video stupid. With a Tide Pod? Well, okay. I know you meant to say Tide Pod challenge, but I heard that as Tide Pod, and I'm imagining like, yo, we made a spicy Tide Pod that we're calling the Tide Pod. If you can eat this and live, then you get superpowers.
That kind of reminds me of the Ghost Pepper challenge.
God.
Or something with a challenge that's a pepper.
I remember the condom snort challenge.
What?
Yeah, there was a challenge to do a it's that thing where you know how like certain magicians can do that thing where they shove something up their nose and pull it out their mouth?
Yeah.
Some people were trying to do that with condoms.
So I know condoms can be used to hide mist in your mouth, so when wrestlers need to fucking blind somebody.
Yeah.
But wow, okay.
I told Al about your wrestling manager idea to be a Cajun manager that does the green mist, but you're spitting hot sauce in people's faces, and that explains why you're basically just macing them, and that's why they act like it burns, because it does.
Yeah, just jalapeno flavored Tabasco sauce.
That's the best. That's like the best like characterization. I love it.
I mean, they never explain why Malachi Black spits black shit out of his mouth, and
so that's why you gotta explain why you spit shit out of your mouth when things get bad.
Yeah, it's called lore. It's called building story. It's called having emotional investment.
Watching Tales from the Territories, it made me really, really like Jimmy Hart as well as Jerry the King Lawler, and then I remembered all the shit that Jerry Lawler did, and I felt bad.
Oh man, what did he do?
Allegedly he really likes young girls.
Okay, that was like one time, and that case was dismissed.
Oh, okay, it was dismissed. All right, good. I was worried that was legit.
So, now, if you type in Jerry Lawler promo,
I do remember that promo where that guy's like, "Jerry Lawler, you raped a little girl," and then ran away.
No. There's a promo he did on Dustin Rhodes, aka Gold Dust. It wasn't anything super offensive to Dusty, but it's not a promo you can make today. I think you should watch it. It's
Oh
only a
yeah,
minute long.
okay. I'll
He's like,
see that.
it's like, I talked to Dusty Rose. He tells me why he doesn't like you. It's because you married the biggest gold digger in Georgia. You wear a wig and you run around the ring kissing dudes like a flaming beep.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And
Okay,
as for your daughter Dakota, you maybe should have
okay.
called a
Thank God.
target because everyone in Atlanta had a shot at her.
Jesus. Okay, good. So I did look it up, and it was saying like, hey, the allegation's true. It's like he was accused, but it was later redacted. The girl said she was lying. It's like weird details, and it was like witness tampering was like called into it. It's like okay, so good. I could feel better about liking Jerry Lawler.
Huh? I still have Doom 2016 saved on my Switch, which is
Nice.
good because I'd rather go back to playing that instead of Doom Eternal. That
Same
game left
here.
me pissed off.
Oh yeah, the new Street Fighter characters. They all look fucking awesome. But Street Fighter characters are collabing with Power Rangers. Oh yeah, no, that's been out for a while, Canary.
Yeah, in fact, let me show you.
Yeah.
Oh wait, there's a fucking update. Let's see how long it'll take.
Robbie, what?
Oh wow, it's good. Well, whatever. I was gonna do a single player for a quick second, anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, why not? One sec. Let's. Oh no, how bad
Alright,
is it
booting up
got?
the Elgato.
Oh, that's fine. Oh wait, what? Oh holy shit.
That being said, that would be cool if there were Street Fighter characters coming out in Street Fighter 5, not the Power Rangers characters in Street Fighter 6.
Yeah.
Bring
Oh
back
god.
Zack.
Oh no, I got updated that the Yu-Gi-Oh meta for Duel Links is fucked up right now.
Oof.
There is one tier 1 deck, and there's no tier 2 decks. Like that's straight up tier 0 happening right there. So if you don't know, like,
piss you off because it was hard as balls. It wasn't hard. It
no,
was just bullshit. It was just a clusterfuck.
it was just not as fun. So it was just not as fun. The issue I had with it is that there was no creativity to it. It's like you see this enemy, you kill it with this weapon. This enemy's killed with this weapon. And when I tried to be creative, the animations would just break, and they would skip animations just to block stuff to not be killed. It was annoying. Like the worst one ever is the Marauders. I figured, oh, I can shoot them with the with my super shotgun to stun them, and then quick swap to the Unmaker to kill them with like BFG ammo, and then they would just break the animation and just block it immediately. You're only allowed to kill them with shotgun arbalist. Like there's no experimenting. Doom 2016 was fun because everything could work. You could beat the game with the pistol if you wanted to.
But no, they had to make it balanced.
Yeah. You literally could not beat, like, you could never do a one-weapon challenge run of Doom Eternal. It would be impossible. Yeah, but I'm excited for more episodes of Tales from the Territories. That was so much fun.
Oh, I can't wait for the Mid-South episode. That's mine.
Yeah. Yep.
Uh-oh. Fuck. Ooh, that did some whamage.
Yeah. Let's go!
Uh-oh.
Oh man, oh, that was something fun I got back into. On my stream, I decided for Halloween I was gonna play Bloodstained.
How was that?
So the thing is, I played Bloodstained when it first came out, and I didn't really touch it since then. They added like 3 games worth of content into Bloodstained.
Wow.
It is nuts. So when I first played it, the only thing that was there was boss rush mode and single player, and you had one character. You had you had Miriam. I watched Dark Side of the Ring, Grizzly Smith. Yeah, that episode's fucked up.
And now that's why Jake Roberts is fucked up.
Yep. I'm happy he's back on. He's again. I can't stress enough how happy I am that he's getting his life back together. But, so, the things that were added. You can play through the entire game as Zendetsu, who is the ninja voiced by David Hayter. And he plays very differently than Miriam, because he plays like a classic Castlevania game, or like Super Castlevania, while she plays like Symphony of the Night. Then, I found out they added an OC character who's from like another dimension who plays completely differently to both of them, named Aurora, who has a vastly different art style. And I was like, what the fuck is this about? And it's like an isekai story with her, where she's like a dimensional traveler. I'm like, okay, sure. Then they added a bunch of new content, like speedrun mode, and a mode that I love, which was boss revenge. They added a reverse boss rush mode. So, which means they designed player movesets for every, for 4 bosses from the game, and you can then fight the player characters as bosses while playing as those bosses. Then, I come to find out that if you put in the name of those bosses when you start in a new game, you can play through the entire game as those bosses too, meaning there's 7 playable characters in Bloodstained.
Damn. Sounds like
that I know of. Yeah, it's fucking wild. So collabs Kirby and the Forgotten. Oh yeah, I need to play Kirby and the Forgotten Lands. But yeah, Bloodstained is a good deal. Let me see how expensive it is right now, or if it's on sale. So Bloodstained on Steam. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night is $40. Or wait a second, what the hell is that?
Ooh, that did some damage.
What's that about? Oh, okay, the Ego backpack. I forgot about that thing. Yeah, that's like nothing. You don't need that. Yeah, I think the Ego backpack is just like some extra like little collectibles. And also a like optional boss.
Can't wait for the impending frontier sweep. Alright, now we can wrap shit up, because it's almost time to go.
Exactly, yeah, but so, if you want to get into Bloodstained, like, it's $40, but it is a lot of content. Maybe next time there's a sale, I would recommend it, but...
Ow, my balls.
Ow, my balls. For what game did I want to buy recently?
Smash I need to... button like the way my dad smashed my arm.
Yeah. Smash my vocal cords, that's why I talk like this!
Hey guys, funny dude with a voice here.
I have not listening to people that have annoying voices has saved me from like everything. I generally believe if you have an annoying voice, you're probably a bad person, and it's been true every time. Because every time like some YouTube groomer or some like weird asshole comes out, it's like, oh, they had an annoying voice. Of course I didn't listen to them.
The liberals.
Like the Quartering has the fucking most annoying voice ever. So is Jordan Peterson.
Alright.
Trying to cancel me, woke moralists. We'll see who cancels who.
Guy's a two-faced fake motherfucker who doesn't believe in what he says anyways. He's just doing it for the money.
Oh yeah, the Quartering totally said that. It was great. Yeah, he admitted it.
Yeah, but I still hate it because I hate people who are phony. Oh, it's just a character I portray.
I hate hypocrites. That's the group of people I hate the most. That's why I was so upset about the Overwatch stuff. 'Cause so many of the people I know who were speaking out against J.K. Rowling and everything and shaming people for still wanting to buy Harry Potter paid money for Overwatch 2. And are putting out things like, yo, who wants to play Overwatch 2 with me? Nobody with a brain would want to do that.
Alright. So, anything else? I'm ready to wrap shit up.
Nope, not really. I was just. I don't want to get angry about that again because
So,
I don't like being mad.
yeah, Disco Elysium is a strong recommendation as well as
Great
Super
game.
Mario World. But
Yeah.
and yeah, Bowser Mario film gonna be good.
Mario film was probably going to be pretty damn good.
Hopefully, it might be good.
Yeah. Ooh, people
People
versus food. I'm
versus
gonna have
food.
some food after this.
Ooh, that sounds promising.
Yep. So
Anyways, where did you post the
I
video?
sent you over Discord.
Ah, okay. All right. So with that, this is Darkscream signing out,
So screw what's in signing off.
and we might see you 2 weeks from now. Who knows?
Who knows? Whatever happens. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Hang on. Oh, you could have
I
shoved
could
me
have
in